gentlemen, introducing Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather round. The Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. Like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark Dick Face, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shick Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pires of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Pache Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Pache. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zucker Chooch, Donald Trump Show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those. Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping? Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Mark says, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the fur release, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. I'm like Mark and M's the man now, but I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one. Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger? Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln. You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della. That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. And there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars blow and I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's Valentine's Day. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road
And
today,
it's Renaissance Man.
another way.
I'm here
My mind and
to
how
ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1141 in a row of the Renaissance Man show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night. Tonight it is Valentine's Day, so it's not going to be an extremely long show for me, but I am going to put on my feature film. What feature film are you going to put on, Mark? Well, we do have 4 feature films. Renaissance Man show. What's that, Yeah. No, Zabrowski, I know we're working on feature film number 5 right now. I know. We got work to do. In fact, that may be a good thing for tonight, Zabrowski, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this movie, and I'm hanging with the fam, and basically, I'm going to do the show, and then I'm going to play the movie. The movie I'm putting on is called Three's Company, The Breakup Artist, and being Valentine's Day, I think it's the perfect time to play Three's Company. Three's Company is basically a tale of a breakup company. So at the end of the day, there are people who want to get out of relationships. So they call Peter Bishop. Actually, I think his name is Barry, the breakup artist. That's what I did when I did that one. But Barry, the breakup artist, he's there just ripping relationships apart for an hour and 55 minutes. Valentine's Day, right? I mean, that's the best freaking movie you can watch in Valentine's Day, right? Live improvisation, just ripping apart couples. Now, what you'll be like, what do you mean ripping apart couples? I found like 5 different scenes where you see like someone, like a couple sitting there with champagne, they're like smiling at each other on a beach. They're up on the top of a mountaintop, like in a tent, like sharing like a glass of wine and enjoying the sunset. And each of these scenes, I literally rip these people apart just for like 15 minutes in each one. Just live improvisation. So we're gonna get into it now. Not yet. I'm gonna read you some news for you first. It is Valentine's Day. I want to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. I hope you are having a great Valentine's Day, had one, or going to have one. It is still 8 o'clock right now. I went out earlier with my fam to dinner, and kids are getting to bed now, and then that's why I'm going to put the movie on, and I'll be back late night. How's everybody doing out there? I want to say hi to each and every one of you on TikTok. I love you guys. I love you on YouTube. You guys know that. I've been here with you for 1,141 days. That's a lot of days in a row. I'm talking about 3 years in a row plus, and I've never missed a day. I come out here every day. And this is a good example. It's Valentine's Day. I'm going to spend the night with my wife, but I wanted to come on here at least do a show for a few minutes, you know, and continue this streak, I guess you would say, so to speak. But at the end of the day, really, what we're doing here is we're connecting, we're providing a platform of positivity for you to get away from that negativity on a daily basis. Disconnect, show up here. Let's make some magic happen. Zabrowski, can I get a woo-hoo in order to take me to the next level on this Valentine's Day?
There's something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski, give me woo-hoo Valentine's Day style. Woo-hoo! Right? You know, you're here. You're doing it. You got a Valentine's Day deal going at the store? Oh, 2 for the price of 1. Great. I got to get 2 and then I don't have a date. So remember, when you don't have anything to do on Valentine's Day, you could show up at Renaissance Man Show and get into it. There's almost 2,000 pieces of content on this platform. I can't believe that. I was looking yesterday. I think I'm 30 or 40 pieces of content away from being 2,000 pieces of content. And it's interesting. There's a lot of great stuff. So go and check it out. Guys, we're going to get into the news, and then from there, we will pop the movie on. I want to say hi here on TikTok real quick to Christina. How are you? So good to see you. And Anakin, you missed it. We did a whole thing here on, this was unknown to you, but eventually, you become Darth Vader. And when they had you, in the original movie, Lucas is like, who do we get to play Darth? Who do we get to play Jabba? Who do we get to play Emperor Palpatine? All these things needed to be discussed at length. And at the end of the day, they settled on George Soros for Palpatine and also for Jabba the Hutt. They didn't need any makeup for Jabba. They saved a lot of money when they hired George Soros for Jabba the Hutt. And if you think about it, Han, my bookie. I was like, that's freaking Soros, right? What are we talking about over here? I'm there watching it. And then you fast forward years later, you're watching, and you see the freaking Emperor show up. It's like freaking Soros again. Double-decker style. So that's why he's a billionaire. Everyone was like, oh, he's so smart. He did so great in the stock market. No, he's a freaking billionaire because he was in Star Wars. Typecast. Sorry. They had dinners out on that one. I can't believe how much money we saved by going with Soros for Palpatine and also for Jabba. Yeah, they're like, yeah, no, cheers to that one. Jabba the Soros. By the way, you should head over to my YouTube page. There's 3 or 4 actual full 20-minute bits about Star Wars that I've done about Jabba the Soros and George Soros being a lot of people. In fact, George Soros is also Joanne's father. Joanne is my assistant. What's that? No, Joanne, you can't get on mic and talk to everybody about you and your Soros. I call it the Soros situation. And when it came down to it, she was here in the studio. She took the gig. And I'm listening to her. And she sounds just like freaking George Soros. So I was like, who's your dad? She goes, I don't know. I'm not sure who my father is. She says to me, I'm like, you sound like George Soros. She goes, well, my mother knew him. I said, when she told me her mother knew Soros, I was like, it's a friggin' rap. Your mother got bangarooed by Soros, right? It was a Valentine's Day surprise. She came over. He was like, come on in. He went over there friggin' leprechaun style. Comes on in. Soros does his weird leprechaun / lizard thing. The tongue, All of a sudden, Joanne. What's that? No, Joanne, I'm about to get into that part. She said, tell him about Maury Povich. So Maury Povich, I gave him a call. I said, look, I think I got a Soros situation going on in the background. He said, what could I do? I said, you got to come down here, Maury. I need you to read from a manila envelope. You get that envelope and you rip it out. When it comes to the case of George Soros and Joanne, you are the father. Bang, biggity boo. We found out she's Joanne Soros. That's the whole story. There's nothing more than getting the truth. That's what you want. When you're going backstory, Star Wars backstory, and you're like, I want to know where Anakin came from. I want to know where Soros came from. Well, Soros, we know the real story about Soros. Guys, at the end of the day, this is a live improvisation comedy show. We try to live in the moment, no script, 1,141 days of no script. I do a lot of impressions. I read the news like an SNL style. You should head over to YouTube and see it. It's much better than watching it on the TikTok screen. But I do my best, at least for you to get the experience. You're not seeing the news stories, but you at least hear them. But I read everything live. There's no, reading any of these stories prior. So I'll take this entire story. I have 7 stories every day. I just grab titles. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. And then we read them live and we see what happens. We make some comedy out of it. And I write songs live. I wrote 170 songs, released them on Spotify and iTunes since January 1st of 2021. That's 13 albums. And then I just did a Freedom song for the Freedom Convoy. So that's my 170th song on iTunes in 13 months. It's kind of insane. I'm 13 songs away from tying the Beatles on their entire collection. And I did it in 14 months when I get to the next album, which comes out at the end of every month. I put an album out. And at the end of every month, I put a movie out. I'm putting a movie out each month this year and an album out. And I'm all alone doing all this. I have no script. I just live in the moment. And I take a lot of things that you say. So you'd be like, hey, write me a song about friggin' Triscuits. And I'll write you a gem, hopefully. If not, it'll be something funny. Someone on here jokingly said, okay, write me something about LGBTQ. Go check it out. It's on my 10th album of the year last year. It's freaking fire. In fact, I will play that for you if you want to hear it. nobody would ever write a song in the moment about LGBTQ. I'll freaking do it. I got nothing to be afraid of because I have nothing but love coming out of my heart for this world. You know, I'm going to be showing up one-on-one with you guys on TikTok, and there's going to be something over my head. A lot of people have these things over their head in order to trigger you, to get you upset. So mine is going to be different. Here's what mine's going to say, okay? I just want you to know now. Hi, my name is Mark Pires. I've been here for 1,141 days in a row, waiting for you to find me. I show up every day for 2+ hours. It's only positivity. We live in the moment to separate from the negativity of this world. Join me on this journey. I'll be here every day for the rest of my life. And then we're going to have a conversation. You can ask me any question you want. Why would you go live every day for the rest of your life when nobody even knows you exist? When you're suppressed because of your message? When you're suppressed because you're a positive message in a negative world? When you're suppressed because the things you say are question the narrative of this world? Because the world is dying. And if I don't show up and try, what the hell are we going to do? Just continue to let it die quicker? I got 3 kids and a wife. I don't want them to have a world in the next 15 to 20 years that's unmanageable. Right now, it's basically unmanageable. I want you guys to understand one thing I realize. This is a realization of life. When I was a kid, my parents used to tell me 3 things that you never talk about at a dinner party. When you go out to a cocktail party, you go out to a dinner party, you never talk about money, religion, or politics. So, may I ask you why in 2020 through 2022, here on TikTok, they have forced us to talk about 3 things and only 3 things: money, politics, and religion. And you wonder why we hate each other. You wonder why we want to freaking dig holes and throw each other into it. There are thousands, if not millions of things that we could all connect on, that we all would say, that guy's a friend. I like that guy. I like that lady. But they choose, instead of taking these subjects we can actually connect on and say, that's my fellow brother and sister right there that also likes to hopscotch, that likes to freaking skip stones on the ocean when they're at the beach. Oh, there's another person who likes to play basketball. Are they a liberal or are they a Republican? Who freaking cares? They force us to battle. Every time I tune into TikTok, I'm triggered. Oh, go get your bugaboo. Oh, I don't believe God exists. Prove me wrong. Everything's a trigger. Mine is going to say, I've been here for 1,141 days in a row, just waiting for you to find me. I show up every day for 2+ hours with love coming out of my heart. I've written 170 songs in 13 months. They're on iTunes. 4 feature films in the last 6 months, and I will be putting out a feature film every single month this year, recording them, creating them live right here. You just got to show up. You could be a part of these movies. You could be a part of the next album. Do you know how many people? Pamela Swan is one of my family members here on YouTube. She's been here for almost every song I've written. And then when it comes out on an album and she listens to it, or I play the songs back, the best songs get played over at points in the year. She's like, it's nostalgic. She was there the night I wrote it. It's on an album. It's there forever, but people are there the night I write these songs. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to be good, but I'm not afraid to fail. Failure does not exist. It's all redirection. So for me, I just want to live this moment out. And if I fail in the moment, at least I'm living. At least I'm trying. Failure is okay. It's sitting on the sideline that's not. I refuse. I will not sit on the sideline and wait for the world to pass me by. And I hope you will just take some of this and bring it into your life in some way. We all experience life differently, and none of that's going to change. We're all different, which is why we should be respecting each other's opinions. Like I've had some great conversations with people. I got blocked from TikTok 3 weeks ago for having great conversations with people, debates. But because my opinion is different than the narrative of this world, a couple people in the chat decided to boot me. I don't talk about politics anymore. I don't talk about religion anymore. I don't talk about money anymore. I never talked about the last 2, but I'm here to send love to you. I've been here doing it for 3+ years, every single day for 2+ hours to a basically deaf world. The way they treat Joe Rogan right now proves to me why I've always thought I was shadow banned. Yeah, It's clear. When you're a passionate person delivering truth in a world like this, and they're trying to literally destroy Joe Rogan right now for saying a lot less than I've said here about being passionate and trying to just live your own truth. Yeah, there are people out there that know I'm doing this and they keep me in a friggin' hole. The only way it will ever change is if Anakin out there or anybody else decides to actually spread the word about this show. Because I'll be here every day for the rest of my life. But you know what? That doesn't matter if you don't show up and you don't experience what we're doing here, which is living in the friggin' moment. This moment is so amazing. It is the magic of this life. And that's the only reason why there's 13 albums on iTunes right now from the last 13 months. It's the only reason why you're going to be watching my BreakUp. It's called Three's Company, The BreakUp Artist is my second feature film of the year. I'm playing that for you guys tonight when I head upstairs. And it's a 2-hour movie. So if you should head over to YouTube to see it. It's much better watching it in person on YouTube than I'm going to try to flip the camera so you see it a little here, but it's not going to be as good. So YouTube my show. It's right in the link tree above in my bio. And guys, just remember, I'm live every single day. So if you at least appreciate passion, if you at least appreciate someone's dedication to show up for you every single day, that they're alive, that this heart's beating, give me a follow, okay? I can't tell you anything differently than the facts at hand. I've been here for 1,141 days in a row. And I do 2+ hours every day. And most times it's to 3 people, to 5, to 7, to 13 people. And any other sane person in this world would have quit a long freaking time ago. But I show up again every day. Yes, Missy, I know it's so sad what's going on in Canada right now. So Toddy says, so Toddy, when you see them, you say you only see patriots when you're live on TikTok. Are you a liberal? Because this is what I say. When I go on, I see people who are opposite of the way I feel, and they're there to trigger me. And I see it every time I tune in. And that's why I don't even want to talk about it, but I think you guys know how I stand. I wrote a song called Canada Freedom Convoy. It just came out on iTunes. That's the 170th song I released in the last 13 months. I'm with you, Missy.
Look, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm here down at Mar-a-Lago. They're trying to rip up my trupper. You know, are you kidding? My fellow Canadians.
Like when you got Liam Neeson as your PM, like, what are we doing? Like, I don't need the star of Taken, to be running the COVID task force. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. If I tell you what, if everything is happening to plan, it's happening to plan. I had a conversation today with my wife just talking about the details of everything. I said, you know what I can't understand is a few things. If you listen to the Canada Freedom Convoy, the end of the song says a lot, but there's a line in there. I don't know the exact verbatim, but it's something like, everything out there apparently is misinformation. What's the real misinformation anyway? Or what's the real information anyway? Everything you say seems to change every day. And so the thing that I wanted to point out is the people who've been skeptical since day one have been asking questions and been saying, whoa, no. You do you, I'm doing me. Those people have never changed their mind. They've never said anything different than they've been saying since day one. So how could they be considered misinformazione when the people who are saying, hey, you're misinformazione, those people have freaking changed their mind every 5 seconds since the beginning of this pandemic. Every 5 seconds. Oh, no, you're going to wear no masks. Now you wear 1 mask. Now wear 2 masks. We have 5,747 masks. Dr. Weasel Fauci telling you how to do it. You got to go outside. Make sure you get your bugaboo. Yeah, get your bugger booster. Get 7 bugger boosters. You get a Mayo car. Look, Joanne back there, she's got a humongocarditis. First of its kind. She's dealing with a humongocarditis. And you guys want to know how to deal with it? Last week, she was hot air balloon carditis. That was no good. You had like freaking, they were pulling the thing and she started coming off the ground. Joanne, you're right back there. Joanne Soros. When she's doing a George Soros daughter, deal, and she's there being pulled up into the sky by a hot air balloon carditis, it's only, a matter of time before she gets to gigantocarditis again. It's like a wave. It goes up, goes down. Poor Joanne, you know. Look, at the end of the day, I really hope you guys... Oh, my brother Rob! Yes! Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Missy, you got to join us over on YouTube. Rob Dugas, my brother just came over. That was Anakin. Missy, Anakin from over at TikTok. He's over on YouTubing it. He's with us here now. This is what we got to say. I wasn't joking either, too, Rob. See, I straight truth. I told you, 2-3 people when this is an interesting start to the Valentine's Day show. But you know what? I'm not bashful about it. It's interesting. Most people are very much embarrassed when things don't go the way they want them to go, or if they're not getting the exposure that they want. I don't freaking care. I'm here to live this moment and to create. And every day we create something. Sometimes I grab my silly microphone, which is over here somewhere, and I'm a reporter. We're probably going to do some of that today. I had an idea of doing something for the Olympics, but I can't. It's Valentine's Day, so I'm not going to be doing any of that tonight. Tomorrow night, we're doing a network news with Hammerlin Jameson. Guys, with Hammerlin Jameson, he's coming out tomorrow evening to do the news. Usually, it's me doing the news, which we're going to do right now. I'm so excited that Rob is here. I want to quickly play something for Rob because I told you about this LGBTQ song, and everybody out there would be like, yeah. It was just like, what it was is this. I'm here with TikTok, and someone was like, yeah, you write songs? Okay, write me something for the LGBTQ community. And like almost thinking that I would just totally rip on them and just start an issue or whatever. And like I said, I don't know what I'm ever going to write. I have no idea what's going to happen on this show at any moment. But this is the moment right here that it happened, and it's on my album. It's called LGBTQ Anthem. I hope you enjoy it. I'll give you the link as well so you guys can take it and share it. But it's on Spotify. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on all music platforms. Deezer. It should be on Audio Mac too, I believe. Check this out. This is the track. It's called LGBTQ Anthem. You're going to hear it on TikTok, not be able to see it.
Hammerlin Jameson introducing...
But you'll see me jamming out to it. Check
This is the
out.
water. This is the only water that is available to...
Moonlight. Moonlight said, oh, I got an idea. I'll flip you. Do a song about the LGBT community. We're living in a jaded world. We're looking for a little compassion, some civil action. People wake up, only got a perception in mind. Gotta open your mind. About time you see the world for what it's like. Give people a platform to stand on. Say how they feel, do what they want. They could love whoever makes them smile. That's what makes me smile, and I'm here to see you smile. The LGBTQ, you say you gotta have some respect for what people got. Their heart out there, showing how they feel, trying to find someone who feels the same way you make your life. Hey, we're here, we should have the same opportunity to come to the gold, the moments that make us all feel whole. Yeah, so give your love for LGBTQ. Oh, you gotta say it's about expressing yourself in 21, 22. Yeah, going forward, gotta put it on the line. So, if you got a problem with someone speaking your mind, if you got a problem with someone loving someone of the other kind, you gotta get in line with your complaints. No one wants to hear a thing. It's 2021, yeah, time for you to open up your mind. Sign of times, yeah, time to rewind. love for everybody, yes you do. Just put out the fires, yeah, let's come together. Let's put out the fires, yeah, let's come together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come together. Whoever makes you smile, I want you to be with. Whoever makes you feel loved, that's who you should love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how you respectfully write a song about the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like,
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio. This sounds kind of backwards,
Hold on,
right?
sorry, let me get this
well,
off the
believe
screen
me,
here.
it's
All right, let me flip this out so you guys can at least see where we are. This is obviously not ideal TikTok. Hold on, I'll flip you back to the right way in a minute. So guys, we are, oh, Deanna, thank you so much. So glad you're here. Rob, my brother. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I'm going to actually play you something else right now for what's going on with the freedom. This just came out, okay? So this is a reason I want to play this now is this song right here is now on iTunes. I'm so excited because it's the first time I've released a single. I always put out 13 songs every month for the last 13 months. But this is the first time I put out a single tune as well. And this one right here is called, I've changed the name to just be Freedom Convoy because that's really what I sing through it. But I titled it at first Canada Freedom Convoy because that's where it started. But now I hear it's in Paris. Now I hear that they're in New Zealand. This is the ultimate song for the freedom of this world. You guys need to share this with everybody you know. Not only because the song freaking rocks, but also because it's funny. You get 2 for the price of 1 on this one, fam and friends. Smash it out to everybody you know. This song is on Spotify. Listen to it for free. If you go over to iTunes and buy it, support me. I'm independent. I don't have a record label. Anything that's sold for this song or these albums for any of these songs I've written goes to me and my family. And in fact, because I've been sitting here doing this for so long, it would be nice to sell some of this music because it's great stuff and no one really knows it exists. But this right here is called Canada Freedom Convoy or Freedom Convoy. Nope, we can't do that. Get behind the wheel tonight. I got to ride into the fearless squadron to fight. Gonna take on the man ain't so popular these days. My fellow Canadians, it's time we all come together and we get a bugaboo to protect our neighbors. If you don't do it, you're not a Canadian. And I could be Liam Neeson's son. We're not sure, but I have a certain set of skills. Freedom's up, yeah, communism down. Yeah, freedom's all we got. Yeah, we're gonna sound the horns in. Going all day and night, 7 mile long. Yeah, got ourselves a world record, not like we tried to do it. We're just trying to fight for our freedom in 2022. Who knew we had to put it all on the line? Yeah, a crazy time, yeah, we're living in. The crazy time we're living in. Got a freedom convoy. Down the line, no one's getting by, no block the way, yeah, till we get out, say you gotta get your bugaboo, gotta do mandate for everyone, that's what you gotta do, even no, don't stop anything, no, and you're gonna spread it too, but you gotta get your bugaboo, that's what we're gonna make you do. But the truckers say no effing way, I'm gonna break my shotgun in the back if I gotta fight you and do what I gotta do. The Freedom Convoy on iTunes and Spotify, fam, pick it up. The Freedom Convoy, no stopping the Freedom Convoy. Freedom Convoy. what you want. You could think that you got the people's ear, but you got people living in fear, yeah. And we ain't stopping, no, that's clear, yeah. We ain't no fringe or majority, no we're gonna take the fight to you. So truckers, please stop this madness and get your bugaboos. If you want to continue to work, you got to get your bugaboo. If you want to continue to go out to eat, you got to get a bugaboo. If you want to get some milk from the store, you got to get a bugaboo. You got to get a bugaboo. The bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. You got to do. Gotta get the bugaboo. Gotta get a bugaboo to do. If you don't get 2, then you gotta get 3 more. And then you're gonna show the door. Let's call everyone the misinformation. Yeah, oh, what's the real information? Yeah, it seems like it's a changing every day. Yeah, listen to you, yeah. Get the freedom convoy. Got the freedom convoy. Take you on ride. All the way down the highway to Ottawa. I say 70 miles long. Ride the crazy train. Yeah, whoa, whoa. The freedom train. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, freedom train. My fellow Canadians, I'm sorry I failed you. But get your bugaboo. Just for a second, you guys also need to hear this song I
So you
wrote
want to
in
know where to
April.
invest $1,000 right now? Well, forget about stocks, real
me see, did I
estate,
do this
or
right?
cryptocurrency.
I wrote this in
There is
April
a
of
little-known trend.
2021. It's not here. It should have been there. It's called Mandate This. That song is fire. Yes. Yeah, Rob, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. Did you guys see what Rob says there? It's crazy, Rob. Do you understand? Like, I want you to go and look at what I have. Oops, this is not shown. I want you to go and look at when you can. Go look on my TikTok page. There's nothing that's not stupid funny, and they never show it to anybody. I never get more than 200-300 views on anything. It's so weird because I see people put stuff out and get thousands and thousands of views. In fact, my son, he has a TikTok account, and he put something out, and it's some little meme thing that he's got 1.7 million views on something, and he's like, I can't believe that like nothing you put out gets seen. He's like, it's weird. I've tried to create different accounts. It's all connected to me. It's all connected to my name, I think, and it's weird because to have an every platform ban on me is very weird because I don't swear. All I do is speak passionately, and I write songs about society. And the thing is, Tom McDonald got out there. No one seems to hear anything I write, and it's all like this. It's all stuff like that, and it's fun, it's good content, but also there's powerful messages about society that no one is hearing. And it's a sad thing, but one day, someone will find these things, Just so you have an idea of how these songs are not all just, goofy. I wouldn't say that's goofy, but this is a song I wrote on the first day of the year, and it's on the last album. It's on the latest album I put out. It's on Spotify. It's called In the Twilight Zone, because I do feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone after 4 years being live to 4 people. I'm into my 4th year live, 1,141 days in a row, and still no one ever knows I'm live on a daily basis ever. They don't share me with anybody on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook. I get 3 views a night. I've been live there for 3+ years. They have me Zuckerchuched, and Instagram too. I put out stuff on Instagram now. I'm doing that. I'll get 2-3 views, and I got still 17. I stopped posting for about a year. I still have 17 or 1,800 followers, whatever you want to call it. I'll get 2 or 3 views on things. The same as I get on Facebook. Zuckerchuch has me so screwed because I call him Mark Zuckerchuch. because he's a freaking Zuckerchooch alien. Adreno guy. Come on. Resolutions, got my reservations too. Take a moment, find yourself in the dark. Find yourself in the bright light before you know it. Time, if you wanted to pass you by, or get up and go right now, make your way into the night with fire coming out of your heart, of your soul. I swear that you can find yourself if you go into this new year with me. Oh, 2022 will see you, we're coming. I'm flying through it all in 2022. How what we lived through, all the lies, all the deception for me and you. They want us going down rabbit holes, never understanding that we're here to come together. Now it's all a card game, yeah. A couple guys above, they're playing with our souls. There's a pot, yeah. Who's gonna win the lot? I don't know if I can hang it. People ain't using their minds, no. They're listening to all of the cooler talk, yeah. I don't know if I can make it through it if I don't express myself here every night, every day. Renaissance man way. Let it all out into the world. Let it out to the world. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. To let out 2022, we're coming for you, King said. Oh, got a smile on our faces, we're not looking back nowhere. This is the place we want to be. So, in the light, opportunities.
let's come together. Let's come together. 2022. We're coming for you.
So,
this flashlight can burn through anything.
Yet another song written live in the moment here on the Renaissance Man Show. I hope you guys are having a nice Valentine's Day. I'm going to play you one more track, and then I'm going to put on a movie for you guys before coming back about 2 hours later. And one of my movies. But this right here is last track to play before getting this movie going. It's called Racing Time. This is actually the first track on my newest album called In the Twilight Zone. That last song you just heard is on the album. I think it's track 6. 2022, We're Coming For You. I'm really, really into that song. So excited that made it to the album. Again, we're about actually 15 days, less than 15 days. Yeah, for about 14 days from 2 weeks from having our next album of the year. So I got to get to work on that. Last night we created this. Day. I wrote this last night. I was going over it today. It's rise up like the sun. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun. Gonna be fire. That'll be on the next album. The lyrics were really nice. So this is called Racing Time. That's not it. This is Racing Time. Hold on. Here we go.
timing's right to sing another song. Yeah. Play along, rainbow at the end of a rainy day. We're racing time. Oh. driving into the night. Yeah. You can feel it in your soul. Yeah. You can feel it in your heart. Racing time. They can't wait for us to fight. They can't wait to correct us. They can't wait to divide us. They can't wait to inject us. Always raising time. We're racing time. Oh, you're always raising time. We're racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time. You're always racing time. Racing time. Oh, gee.
There is new solar plus battery backup technology available that was
I've tried playing it like violin. The guitar, you know, I have a stand-up bass, actually. I got a few violins. I don't know how to play any of them, but I do have a little bit. I've got one of every instrument, really. And I only really know how to play the guitar, and I don't even know how to play the guitar. All right, just a quick side note. I didn't learn how to that I had any musical talent until I was 18 years old. I used to like hip hop. I mean, you may be able to sense that in some of the way I sing. I just kind of roll into some really freestyle type of flowing. But I used to like hip hop until in high school. One of my best friends in high school was like, "You're listening to crap instead of," he's like, "Rap is crap." And I was like, "No, it's not." I used to listen to what I thought was great stuff, like Tupac and Loonies and Gravediggers and Notorious B.I.G. and all the stuff that I think was really talented hip hop and not crap, like where they're talking about shooting people. It was like the Ghetto Boys was really cool stuff, you know, and Slick Rick. And so that was what the stuff I was into. So anyway, my friend comes along. He's like, "No, you need to start listening to real music." He introduced me to Jethro Tull. And the first time I heard real music was Jethro Tull. And I was like, dang, that dude can tear it up on a flute. And then all of a sudden, one of my friends introduced me to Fish and Dave Matthews, and then all of a sudden Grateful Dead was a funny story. You should check it out on my YouTube. But basically what happened on Grateful Dead is I was invited to go to see the Dead in 1995 at MSG. I'm in Connecticut. I'm 45 minutes away from MSG. And I was invited to go when I was a freshman in high school, sophomore in high school. My friend, basketball player, also point guard, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to the Dead. Do you want to come? I got an extra ticket." And I was like, "The Dead? You think I want to go to the Dead to see the Deadheads? Like, chin, chin, chicka, chicka, chin, chin. I got the Grateful Dead." I thought people were jumping in freaking mosh pits. Everybody's banging each other in the head with freaking bottles. No, not the Grateful Dead. Nobody else thought the Grateful Dead was the hardest rock band in the history. What are we doing? I thought it was Pantera, Grateful Dead, and then like Slipknot or something. I don't know. I get there. No, so I really thought that. And I thought that Grateful Dead was like a hardcore band. It's crazy. I didn't know any better, but the name would constitute a thought like that. And especially I'd never heard it in any of this rock music or anything or jam music before. So about 3-4 months after Jerry Garcia passed away, I hear something for the first time. I want to say it was like Scarlet Begonias or something. And I was like, this is the Grateful Dead? I looked at my friend Brian. I was like, wait, this is the Grateful Dead? There's no elbows in the face? Mosh pits? I literally thought there were mosh pits when he was like, "I'm going to see the Grateful Dead." I was like, not into the mosh pit thing, dude. You know? And it's just like, I really was sidetracked by that because as a guitar player now, it kills me I didn't get to see Jerry Garcia live. At the time, I had no information on it. I didn't even care. I didn't like music. I didn't know music. But so just to fast forward a little bit, I go to a high school party. I'm 17 going on 18 years old, and my friend and I are there at this party. It's the first time I've ever heard anybody play someone's music on a guitar. I'm there, and all of a sudden, one of my friends grabs a guitar, and he starts playing. You're not going to be able to hear anything because it's not plugged in, but... You guys remember this tune? Can't get there because of my freaking no... I'm sitting weird because of this. Let me bring it down here. Oh, I can't get it tonight. Whatever the hell it was, and I start singing it. And what was crazy, I never heard the two pieces together. And I said to my friend that night, I said, I'm going to go buy a guitar tomorrow, and I'm going to learn how to play all of Dave Matthews songs. I'm going to learn how to play Counting Crows. I love the Counting Crows. And I said, by next time we meet in a year, I'm going to be singing and playing all of these songs. He was like, whatever, dude. No way, dude. Whatever. I think it was like 6 months in, I was already just like... I was just killing this song after like, sis, you got your chains into your heart, beats again. Who's got the claws in you, my friend? Deep in your heart, beat again. Sweet like candy to my soul. Sweet you rockin', sweet you roll. Lost for you and so lost for me. Oh, you come crash into me. Come into you. I come into you. So I got sick of playing other people's songs though. And I said, I'm going to start writing. I didn't even say it. I just started writing. I wrote 2 songs in one night. Screaming Her Name Out Loud, and I Ask Myself. And from there, I wrote a couple, maybe 130 songs, I think it was, before I stopped playing. And I literally wrote 130 songs. I got them all. And then when we started doing this show, I basically hung up the guitar. I step back. So I get married. I was about to sign a record deal, and I didn't. I get married instead. They wanted me to move to LA. I get married instead. No, I'm not going to leave this amazing woman. And I'm here for 2 years. I finally say I'm going to start doing a monthly show. I go to this place in Redding, Connecticut. I'm doing a monthly show with Jose Feliciano's drummer, who plays a cajon. And Jose Feliciano's drummer is awesome on the cajon. While I'm playing the guitar, he's playing the cajon. He can't make a show. I'm giving you the abbreviated version because it's a funny story if I tell you the other way, where Jose needed him for a gig after we did 5 or 6 in a row. It was really great. I'm expecting the next show. And like a week before, he's like, I got to play with Jose. I'm like, you're going to play with Jose Feliciano instead of me? What are you thinking? Of course he is. And he went, so I'm all alone. And what does that force me to do? I invented the first drum for singer-songwriters. It's called the beat seat. You could check it out at beatseat.rocks. So I patented that. Brought it to Summer NAMM 2019, selected Editor's Choice at Summer NAMM. So it's a real deal. It's been, validated by the music industry as an Editor's Choice. You can go to beatseat.rocks and see H.E.R, her, sitting on it. I built one for her. So basically, I created this thing, invented it because of it needed to play a show and have percussion after I heard what this dude was doing on a cajon. This is the cajon of the future. It's a cajon on steroids. It's 4 playable panels, 2 snares, unlimited tones. We call it omnitone. You can order one on beatseat.rocks and I'll build it for you. And basically I started a journey when I bought my guitar of playing tablature, just grabbing chords off and going off of what I hear in my head. Now, sometimes I'll play covers for you guys. I'm going off of memory from when I was 19 years old. I don't listen to music. I've been music free for 23 years, 25 years. I create. I don't listen to other stuff. It's weird, but I don't want to have other like ideas. I just come up with stuff in the moment here. But since we started doing that, I stepped away. 6-7 years go by and Trump's in office and everybody hates each other. And I'm like, this has got to change. So I start going live on December 31st, 2018. And I've been here ever since. So that's the full story. But I don't know how to play the guitar. I don't know what the freak I'm doing on the guitar. I just hear stuff and I play it. I play by ear. And 170 songs in 13 months on 13 albums. And then 1 single, the Canada Freedom song. So hopefully you guys will check those out over on iTunes and Spotify. And be prepared because this is a live show every day of the year. And so what I want to do here now is just very quickly, I'm going to pop something on here and I'm going to probably put the movie on for you now. Let's see what time it is. It's 9:15, which means I'll be back here with you guys at about 11:20. Okay. I'll be back here on the air for a few minutes to finish up, which usually means I'll probably play a song and something else will happen because I just like being on the air and creating with you guys. So, let me see. Real quick, actually, let me pop something on. I may just put an abbreviated version of this in. Or, we talked about... We talked about... we talked about what we did with Star Wars here. I wanted to share that with because Rob's got this Anakin sitch over on TikTok. Check this out, Rob. This is what I came up with for my Star Wars bit I'm telling you about. These are all improvs, just like the songs. I come up with live comedy in the moment. Don't know what I'm going to say or do, but this stuff happens, and we just cut it into almost 2,000 pieces of content at this point.
At iHerb, we make and sell the best health and wellness products on the market because we know what's inside every bottle.
Guys, what is it, like 50 or 60 different shows now at this point? Like, we just keep coming up with new shows on a daily almost. But anyway, without further ado, this is Jabba the Soros. It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Looking for another way. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,102 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam. What are we going to do tonight, Mark? Well, if you saw the title, you saw the friggin' picture, you see we're doing Stuck on Mars tonight. Yeah, no surprise, you gotta be in for it. I don't want to hear you're going home. It's a snowstorm tonight. You're friggin' snowed in with me and Joanne. You know we can't get Joanne out of here. She's a cool ton right now. Quadruple decker situation. You know when she was doing it? Hold on, my battery's not charging my friggin' phone over. What are we doing? Joanne? She has a quadruple heart situation going on. You know, when you go and get too many bugaboos, they don't tell you this, like, you could get myocarditis. No, she got gigantocarditis.
No, Joanne, the wheezing is getting worse day by day, you know? No, Zabrowski, you're good. Your woohoo's it's upcoming, you know? Like, we're ready for it. I'm here. I'm doing it. Monologue situation. Renaissance man. No, Joanne, stop wheezing, okay? And can you please with the friggin' filing cabinet? Right, guys? I mean, I'm here, I'm doing it. She's back there. Zabrosk, I told you, you come in tomorrow, bring me a friggin' WD-40. Right? We can't get a WD and spray it on, and everybody's good? I'm just saying, sometimes you need an everybody's good situation to take place. It doesn't happen with Joanne with the magnificent carditis. Oh, I forgot, that's what CNN calls it. They needed to spin it. You know, they're like, no, we need to make it sound good still. Her heart is 57,000 times what it was originally. We have to call it magnificent. It's the magnificent carditis. Yeah, you didn't see that? With Chris Cuomover? Chris Cuomover's there. He's doing the story. He's talking about his brother, the old governor, the Cuomover that was as the governor. He's no longer there. Look, Anthony Cuomover. He's got a freaking Cuomover. His brother, Chris Cuomover, he's doing it, right? Joanne back there, the heart's just getting bigger as we speak, right? Chris Cuomover is like, look, guys, we have this new case, but it's a good thing. It's called magnificent carditis. Her name's Joanne Soros, and she's on our auto dial. The thing is, you can't call and speak to Joanne. You gotta speak to Renaissance Man. You can't speak to Joanne. First of all, no one wants to speak to Joanne in that friggin' voice. You know, George Soros situation. Ugh. Oh, no, stop, please, Joanne. Oh, Zabrowski, we get a woohoo. Can I get a friggin' woohoo for the love of God? Joanne, shush with the friggin' wheezing. Woohoo! Right? We're here, right? We're doing it. You got Zabrosk, he's doing a woohoo. And you're just kind of like,
I was feeling like this.
And now you're up there, right? I'm just saying, sometimes it happens when you least expect it. Yeah, you're just kind of like,
I had a really nice day today, and I had a salad for dinner.
You had a salad for dinner? Bang, biggity boo, Matt Zabrosk comes through with a friggin' woohoo, and you're like, through the friggin' ceiling. Yeah, I know. I was there, I saw it, filmed it. TikTok. It's on the For You page right now. You may want to go check it out, TikToking it. When they're there on TikTok, they're there on TikTok, and they're doing it, watching a little like Zabrowski through the ceiling situation. You know, when Zabrowski gives a woohoo, the angels have been known to stop singing. That's how freaking good it is. You know, they're just like, we're coming down. It's the we're second coming here. He's coming down to judge the living and the dead. All of a sudden, Zabrowski, woohoo! The friggin' angels stopped. The voices also muted. And it wasn't because of Joanne's wheezing. No, they muted because they heard a Zabrowski woohoo. Angels started having a little group chat, Guys, maybe we should give them a little more time. Did you hear that woohoo? I think they got a little bit more in the tank. Let's go back up. Let's see how the big guy's doing. Right? They did it. They left Zabrosk to do his thing, woohooing it every day. Day 1,100 and what is it, Zabrosk? 2? Yes, Zabrowski says day 1,102 in a row. I wasn't sure. I needed Zabrosk to give me a little confidence on that, just to slide it through. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne! Your wheezing is getting louder, guys, right? Seriously? What are we doing here? I just can't handle it anymore. I'm trying to do a show, guys. And I got Joanne back there, wheezing it up. Okay, Wheezy Soros. We're going to make a trading card. I'm making Wheezy trading cards, NFT style. Yesterday we did an NFT style for a fish. We're doing an NFT, Soros NFT. And it's also like the other side is Senator Palpatine, which also you guys didn't realize, George Soros, he played Palpatine. You guys didn't know? The reason everybody's trying to figure out, they're all like, oh yes, Soros is this genius financial analyst and that's why he made his billions. George Soros is only a billionaire because of his, franchise situation in the Star Wars. Like, if you think about it, he played Palpatine. And then they didn't even have to hire anybody for makeup because they used them, for Jabba the Hutt as well. Hey, listen, George, you're looking good. How about you just lay on your friggin' side while Princess Leia feeds you grapes? Let's do it, all right? On 2. George Lucas always shot on 2. I thought that was weird, All right, guys, we're everybody quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. 3. You're live on 2. George Lucas situation, But when George Soros was hired to play Jabba the Hutt, they saved I think it was $350,000. No makeup. Just lay him down. Crane in it. They had a crane. That's good. Right there on the X. He's there. Han, my Buki. When I heard Han, my Buki the first time, I was like, nope, that's Soros. That's friggin' Soros. Are you kidding me? They couldn't put a little makeup on him? So he could just be like, oh, the disguise. Oh, it looks really like some creature. Nope. Just lay him out. Still friggin' scary as hell, guys. They had conversations should we go any scarier? And Lucas was like, did you see the first cut? They're like, no, let's bring it up on the screen. Now, this was prior to HD with the detail, so they had to really, win them over. You want to win someone over with a scary situation prior to HD? You better put some extra muck on that face, some blood squirting out the side, an extra Soros flip on the skin, under the eye, where he's got the fish gill thing situation going, and he's frogging it. I'm waiting for him to get run over by a car doing Frogger 86. You know what I'm saying? Soros is there, right? Flippy eyes. I'm just thinking it, and we need to put it into action. No, Joanne, can you call your father? I know what your relationship is like, but you now know you have a father because of me. So how about you do the right thing and we get him on the line? I don't want to speak to him. I don't want to hear his friggin' voice. All right. I don't need nightmares tonight. Okay, Joanne, but what I could do actually is you could pass a message along to your father, George Soros, for me. Okay. Just let him know that we know where he got his money. And tell him it's unfortunate that Princess Leia died, But that's it. We're just unfortunate that Princess Leia died and that we know what he did with his money, how he made his money, really. And then they're like, he's such a genius. Genius. Typecast. Right? Typecast. What's that? No, Zabrosk. I know they didn't call you to be in the role. You're not an actor. You're not an on-screen guy, Zabrosk. You're a woohoo guy. Right? What are we talking about here? He's not an on-screen guy. He's a friggin' woo-woo guy. You can't come down and woo-woo it and then be like, I want to grab the microphone, Mark, and I do the show. No, you're Matt Zabrosk. You sit there and do your friggin' woo-woo. You grab your check and get the frig out of here, right? No, Joanne, write the check now. I don't want to have any delays tonight. There's a friggin' snowstorm coming through. That's how you manage a radio station. 102.7 Rock. We're doing it. This is the vibe. And, tonight we're not vibing. A bit, I guess, when Zabrosk leads us in, Zabrowski. I got to tell you, buddy. If you didn't consistently win Grammy, I maybe would have given Joanne a shot at it. But there's no way now. She's not getting a shot at the woo-hoo. I got you on, retainer. Retainer.
Hello, Discover Card here to explain our cashback match. We match all of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year, automatically. It's that simple. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
So how freaking long have you guys been sitting here waiting for me to come back? That's the good question here. Holy cow. I really have no idea how long that's been, and I'm sorry about that. I'm literally trying to figure it all out real time, Valentine Day situation. I'm going to play you guys something to keep this ball rolling because I got to go and get these kids figured out over here. This is probably not going to get all the way through, but this is a little thing called Ukraine Border Crisis. And this is the first part of what will probably be a movie.
So this is Maz's new design.
So I hope you enjoy. Share this one. I just put it on the screen.
Coming to love. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
YouTube it if you want to see the best experience.
Go.
Link in
I'm here.
my bio.
I got the Three Stooges ready to go.
Three Stooges in it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend or anything, but Telefriff. Yeah.
No, I'm on standby. I understand.
Telefriff. This guy freaking reeks over here. Can we make some magic happen? I just want to get through the broadcast. Ukraine. You think I want to beat Ukraine? Everybody's back home watching this broadcast. Ooh, it sucks to be Mark. Channel 7 News. Out there in Ukraine right now with friggin' Igor and his brother Stitch. And what's going on with the guy at the end? He's got something wrong with him, right? Look at that friggin' helmet. What are we talking about? What kind of helmet is that? I just want to know. Is that specially fit for a lump on that head? Like, do you have a lumpy head? I'm just saying, it seems like you may have a lumpy head under there. We should get it checked out. Any good doctors here in Ukraine in it? I'm just saying, you should probably consult a physician to find out what's going on with that friggin' nog over there, right? Anyway, look, Channel 7 News, Mark Pires, we're doing it here in Ukraine. They got a couple of missiles over here dropping it in grenade style. If you can see, this tank back here is a UG-7946er, and the three of these guys, this guy in the middle, when he's not loading up that friggin' cannon, he's there ready to drive that UG-976er. And when he does it, oh yeah, the people of the neighboring cities, they all come. It's like almost like a soapbox derby. They're like, oh, I wonder when Igor's coming to town. He's here. Igor's here right now. So look, Igor, can I ask you a question? How long will it take for you to, place the missile in said grenade launcher and, send it at a neighboring village? Oh, I see. Of course, I don't speak your freaking language, so I have no idea what you're saying. Anyway, guys, he's talking to me like I freaking know what the hell he's saying. I can't do it, right? I'm over here. I'm doing a Channel 7 News Ukraine live report. I can't tell you what he's saying in Ukraine. Oh, I'm speaking Ukrainian right now to a guy from America, Channel 7 News. Look, do me a favor, Igor. Just sit there and keep that disarmed. We don't need you just letting off a missile when I'm doing my Channel 7 News thing. Like you can't get in the way of God doing the news. So guys, what we're dealing with right now is 3,000 troops coming here, Ukraine. They're going to take on Igor. It's 3,000 versus 3. Look at this guy over here. Look, he's got a friggin' grin. He's like, I can't wait to go on against 3,000 Americans. Look, I gave him a little inside scoop. I said, they're going to smash your freaking head, Igor. He said, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. No, Igor, I know that's not how you really sound. Can you tell us how you really sound? Do it once for us. Pretty close, right? I mean, I was pretty close. I would say I was 9 out of 10 on what Igor sounds like. Of course, he's speaking Ukrainian. So when he goes, I don't know what the hell he said except for vodka. You know what I mean? Look, we're doing it. Channel 7 News here, Ukraine border. It's getting serious. We heard they're lining in a freaking counter-strike. Yeah, apparently they heard like the village nearby, they were making stew, like some freaking gross stew. It was like that sludge, like when you're just like going Hansel and Gretel going through the woods, that type of deal. And you had like the porridge, and then this guy,
he said we have to go and Counter-Strike. So just be aware. I'm sorry if you guys, if you want to go and get some popcorn or something, while I'm preparing, I got Telefriffin over here stinking it up, Ed Wood. But I'm doing it, Channel 7 News here, Ukraine border. So can I ask you, Stitch? So let me ask you a question, Stitch. So are you planning on, in between, having like poker games with the other side? They used to do that like Roman times. Like they would fight all day and then they'd be like, oh, we're going to have dinner together, drink wine and play poker. You guys going to be doing that at all with, with the other side? Stitch! I don't know what the frig you're saying over there, What are you doing? You got a double-decker missile deal? You ready to go and stick the missiles up and like, I got my missiles. And Ukrainian? I'm sorry, look, they sent me here to do a news report, not to deal with stupid missile guy over here, Stitchy. And, we got, first of all, Igor has got an issue. But my biggest question is, I guess, over here with Dumbo Head. Dumbo Head, let me ask you a question. Because you're all the way over there, and I don't know, you look like you want to punch me. You want to punch me? Huh? You want to punch me, Dumbo? Huh? You want to throw one at me, Dumbo Head? Huh? I'm going to step back here for a second, because you look like you really want to throw one at me. And look, you got a Dumbo Head. I'm sorry. Looks like someone sledgehammered you. Like, I can't deal with you got a sledgehammer in the head, and then you want me to somehow not, point a freaking arrow at it? Like, how do I not point my finger at you? Like, that guy, Dumbo Head, Look, Channel 7 News, when you're doing it, and you got a Dumbo Head, I'm doing the microphone to point to the Dumbo Head. Dumbo Head over here. What? No, sorry, Dumbo Head. Yeah, I don't want you attacking me with that Dumbo Head. Look, let me ask you a question, though. What happened? Did you bang your head? Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, my goodness, Telefriff. Got a guy over there with a lumpy head. You're doing a Channel 7 News. And then a guy with a freaking lumpy head, a guy named Igor, and Stitch, his brother, they take over. Like, I came here to do a straight scene, guys. I came here to do it straight. And I got you over here looking at me. You like to say, I'm making this guy over here. You got a freaking lumpy. Hey, lumpy. For Christmas, what did you get? A couple extra lumps? It's a sad thing when Lumpy ordered, just a normal tea, and it came with a couple lumps. I didn't want any lumps. Oh, really, Lumpy? You got a lumperoo! When you're doing it, Lumpy, and you come out here, and you're trying to act tough with those stupid fists clenched, I'm not afraid of your clenchy fists. What are we talking? You could come down here and do a funny kiss, and I'm sitting here just looking at you sideways. I'm doing like a side-eyed. I'm side-eyeing you. I'm looking like this. I'm side-eyeing you on the way out. Like, yeah, all right, Finch, look at that lumpy-headed dude over there. I'm going to clench my fist. I see you over there, Clenchy. Oh, man, I feel bad in a way. I'm sorry. I don't mean to come at you. Clenchy, lumpy head. You look like you also pooped your pants. Are you related to the sleep sofa and the Oval? I'm saying you may have to get a double-decker, diaper situation that replaces whatever you got going on over there. The smell is pretty insanely horrible. Look, Telefriff, what else do I have to report? Yeah, 3,000 freaking troops. They're coming here to fight Igor and his brother Stitch and Lumpyhead. Lumpyhead had no chance. Lumpyhead had no freaking chance, Telefriff. He's here. He's doing it. Lumpyhead. They just threw a freaking grenade. He's like, I'll grab that. Done. Lumpy, I'm sorry. So Future Mark told me that you are going down, Lumpy. You got a grenade, and it just was like, that's the end of Lumpyhead. Look, we're doing a Channel 7 News. I'm here with the 3 baddest dudes in Ukraine. Guys, I was thinking about coming up with a name for the 3 of you. What do you think, Igor? Like, what if we came up with, like, the 3 Amigos, or the Ukrainian 3 Amigos? How about that? And you guys can do your tagline would be like, oot, oot, oot. whatever that means. And people be like, yay, we love the Ukrainian Three Amigos. We couldn't get Chevy Chase or Martin Short. We got Igor, Stitch, and Lumpy over there. Lumpy was the best on screen. They needed 2 cameras to shoot his head. Telefrip! I can't! You got me too. I can't, Lumpy Head! The double camera! Oh, man! Do a double camera, guys! Oh, my goodness. You know, Lumpy, when you need 2 cameras to shoot that freaking head, it's not my fault that I laugh a little at it. You know, that thing's mongoloid, you know? Like, I heard you were a close second for, you know, for Sloth in Goonies. But Matuzak had it with the voice. When Matuzak came out and he goes, hey, you guys, it was over for you. You had no shot because you just can't get that deep, you know? Even when you clench your fists and poop, like you're doing right now, you couldn't hit that note. I'm sorry. Matuzak, when he goes, Rocky Road, that was it. You couldn't touch the Rocky Road. Matuzak, I'm sorry. Lumpy Head. You know, in America, we may have a doctor who could look at that lumpy head and do something about it. Like maybe give you less of a, you know, you've got a reverse giraffe head, where usually the giraffe has a long neck. You got a lumpy head. It's like a weird, you know, Planet of the Apes weird. You know the guy who's got that weird cone head, Dan Aykroyd back in the 90s, you know, that deal? That's you. You got a Dan Aykroyd head, I'm pretty sure. Could be the missing link. But I don't like the clenching of the fists. I'm saying if you come at me, just so you're aware, I was trained by Future Mark, who was trained by Bruce Lee, and I will neck chop you. That's my first move. You know, everybody's always like, oh, I'm gonna throw a punch. You kidding me? I'm sorry. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna come very close to you, Igor. But when I do it, I go neck chop, and you don't even know it's coming. You know, you're like, oh great, I was there. I was having a good time. And all of us out of nowhere, I neck chop! And that one I gave him in the chest. I wanted him to feel it in the chest area, but hey, you do a quick one, neck chop like that. Stitch, when Stitch gives me a hard time, you know, I'm like, Stitch, I neck chop! And he doesn't like it, you know? I'll go over here to freaking Lumpy and, Lumpy, can I give you a neck chop? You mind if I give you neck chop, Lumpy? Lumpy, come on, you mind if I do a Billy Goat on you over here? Billy Goat rough. Oh, yes, look at me. I got clenched fists. Yes, you do. Neck chop! I'm sorry about that, lumpy head. Now you got a lumpy head and a lumpy neck. I'm sorry when we do it, and you get lumpy, and you're doing with a Billy Goat rough. You know, it's in the Ukraine. In Ukraine, this is where Billy Goat Rough was written. You know, it was Billy Goat Roof at the time when they wrote it back in the day. It was Christian Nivedoklaminer, and it was also from Swedish descent. Look, when you're doing it, and you have all of the knowledge of the Ukraine, you know, the crisis here, because of Igor, and because of Stitch, and because of stupid Lumpy Head, double camera Lumpy Head, they had to pay, you know, it was SAG plus, you know, it was a double SAG. So like, oh, we'll give you a SAG minimum, but they did it twice because they needed to hire 2 cameramen. It's always tough. It's always tough when you're dealing with such a large noggin. Ben Affleck, imagine he's got 186 cameras to shoot one Ben Affleck head. That is a whole different story we'll talk about another time. But these guys don't want to hear about Ben Affleck head. Lumpy Head is really a problem for everybody. He's like the Mel Gibson from The Lethal Weapon of the Ukraine army. Because when they come here and they're like, oh, we could take them on head first. And freaking Lumpy Head comes out of nowhere and he jumps out of a window and lands on top of you with a rocket attached to him, so he takes you off on a ride. That's Lumpy Head. That's the way he works. You know, he's used to being a daredevil. You know, Lumpy Head, when's your new YouTube video coming out where you just kind of do stupid stuff and bang your head to get even more mongoloidish? Mongoloid! I can't do it,
got a mongoloid over here. What are we talking about? You do Renaissance Man show coming down with a mongoloid? I was here at Ukraine border. I was supposed to get just a straight up conversation here with Igor. Maybe a little something with Stitch. You had to throw a Mongo in? Oh. I had to do that so I don't get in trouble with the censor. I can't. I freaking Mongo. Look at his stupid clenching his freaking fist. Stop it, Mongo, boy. Oh my goodness. Mongo. Listen, buddy. What are we doing? I can't anymore. You're making me cry. And not because I'm laughing at you. It's because I feel bad for that Mongo head. What are we doing? We're doing a new Blazing Saddles. You're in. You are the new Mongo. I swear it. We're doing it. And we're going to have to do it without any race, any race issues. You can't do any, creating any race problems. It's just making fun of your ridiculously massive, stupid head. That's what we need to do, Mongo. I'm sorry. What's that, Igor? No, Igor, I'm sorry. You got an issue with Mongo, okay? I can't do anything with it. I was going to bring some ice. Why the freak is I keeping this going? What the hell? Oh, sometimes when you go over the edge, you can't come back. You know what I mean? Right, Igor? What, Igor? No, Igor. You're there. I was there with you. And all of a sudden, I got that freaking look at that head. I'm sorry. When you got a head like that, it's hard to keep your cool. No, Telefriff, you want me to do another take? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get my composure. God, I didn't know you cut me off. How long ago? Jeez. I'll tell you what, that's the first time you've ever done anything right as a director. You cut me off as soon as I started to break character. You're like, this is not good for publication. Let's cut it off the air. So when we're going live with this, they're not like, what the freak happened over there with Mark Pires, Channel 7 News? Looks like he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle that noggin over there. And honestly, I couldn't, Telefriff. I'm glad you did that. It's a very good job. What? Telefriff live again? Why didn't you freak give me a 3, 2, 1 and line me in? You can't go 3. And like that? George Lucas, you're doing it. You're trying to be like George Lucas because you're not. You're the opposite. You're you're basically Ed Wood, and George Lucas is awesome. George Lucas does 2. He runs on 2. So 3, and then you're in, and all of a sudden you have to be on in 2. So that's a George Lucas. But you can't do that, Telefriff. I'm here. Wait. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Channel 7 News, Mark Pires. I'm here again with Igor, Stitch, and Lumpyhead. We're having a chat about the kind of conversation, the formal agreements, if so, and also what we were talking about as far as war. We're talking about straight up like, using these specific rockets here and sending them towards another party, maybe like the U.S. I don't know what they're planning on doing here. I'd love to get a word from Igor. Telefriff says he speaks Ukrainian. He freaking doesn't. He's just jibber-jabbering over there. Igor over here, he's looking pretty pissed. I'm really worried about clenchy fists over there with that noggin. I'm just saying, guys, you missed it during the commercial break, but he was saying how sorry he was that he's been so touchy, Like, we're here, we're being so friendly to him. and he's just being so mean. Right? Yeah, I know, Telefriffin, right? Telefriffin saying, like, yes, you've been nothing but kind to him this entire time. And look, when you have someone acting so rude in return, and being so freaking lumpy, not just in the head, but also in spirit, then you start to you catalog where you are in life, So, look, I just want to say one thing to you guys, and I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Igor, you're doing a great job leading the pack, okay? Stitch, you're a freaking animal over there with the double missile Stitch. You got him in your hands, you're ready to go. I see you. And Lumpy,
for God's sakes, get that head looked at. Something's wrong. Something's freaking wrong with that nog. No, I know Telefref can't get through when I look at that nog. Every time I look at it. Oh my goodness. There's a problem over there. God almighty. What does your wife say? I gotta know. Does she just like, oh, hey, Lumpy, how was work today? Did you blow anything up in the friggin' G769er back there? You know, we're just trying to scratch the surface, guys. Trying to scratch the surface here, Ukraine, with the three amigos, Ukrainian three amigos. It's the UTA. It's the UTA right here. The Ukrainian three amigos. Guys, I appreciate you. Look, I gotta wrap this up. We have to apparently get to the front lines. Apparently, front lines are going on right now. There's like an explosion. You guys going to get in there? And I know you're bringing that. You're gonna take the tank and line up with the other tanks. Go do it. I'll be right behind you. Okay, Telefrif, can we get this scene done? I'm serious. Like, this is a little nervous about this one. Okay. Oh, Mark, we just need you to get in front of the tanks and do a quick one. All right, anytime now. What? I gotta wait for Connie to finish up her scene? For the love. When? What's she doing? She's interviewing Sleep Sofa Joe? God all freaking mighty. This is gonna take forever. He's sleeping probably in and out. They'll be like, oh, and they have to cut it. So it's gonna be 3 hours before we get him on here. I'm here in front of the tanks. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a lot of tanks here. I'm in the Ukraine. It's about to get real, you know, but I'm waiting for them to bring me on the air. Telefrif is being a jerk as usual. He's not getting me on the air when I go, I'm on the air. I'm on now? God almighty, Telefrif, why don't you give me a 3, 2, 1? You're gonna do it, George Lucas again? 3. You didn't even give me the 3. You're doing a Randy Telefrif, which is nothing. You're the worst director in history time. And you go Ed Wood style and you just go live. And then I'm just yelling at you because you're an idiot buffoon. You know, I mean, how many years in a row, Telefrifrin, is it for you and the Ed Wood Award, the stellar reputation you have for being the worst director of the year? Anyway, look, we're doing it. I'm here. Channel 7 News. Mark Pires, Ukraine border. Yeah, we got tanks lined up here. They're ready to go to war, people. I'm telling you, we had a call in just a little while ago from Vladimir Putin. Personally, he came and he said, "They stopped the war." I said, "Putin, what are you talking about? You can't start war. We're here. I'm on the border. I'm trying to save it all. I'm trying to do it here at the border, doing a conversation with the world." They come in. They see the strength, you know, of the tanks. You got Putin going, "Look, we stopped war. No war. No war, Putin. I fixed it." Right here, I came out and I did a newscast. You ask me how that's gonna fix it? You'll see. When I finish up, the whole world changes. Oh, what an amazing Channel 7 news broadcast that was. You know, when you're here and you've got 8 tanks behind you lined up, you know, you just kind of deal with it. And you just say, look, hopefully they don't turn the direction of those guns and move them in the direction of Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. We have an agreement, you know, it's part of the Mutual of Omaha Treaty that was signed in '86. And if you don't know about the Mutual of Omaha Treaty, you should look it up, okay? It has some really great fine points to get involved with if you are shooting with Channel 7 News. Look, what we're dealing with right now is 3,000 troops coming to fight this. And Igor is in the one in the middle. You see with his stupid head and the headgear on? Hey, Igor! No, I was just saying that you're great. I don't want him turning that turret at me. Listen, Igor, how far can you shoot that missile if you shoot it at, say, a 35-degree angle? How far is it going before it makes impact, before it goes and it reaches the planet? What are we talking about here? Igor, can't speak your freaking language. Yeah, I don't speak freaking Ukrainian. It's a trick. It's a trick at you again. I really don't give a crap. You know, it's not safe to be around. You're gonna blow things up. You know, I think you should stop. You should do right by the world, Ukraine, and you're dealing to Russia, and everybody wants to fight. Why can't we just get along? No, tell it for. I know we're supposed to say war, war, war because that's how we make money. Is where it bleeds, it leads. I get it. Where it leads, it leads. Whatever the hell I say. We're doing it though. We're absolutely doing it here tonight. And I want you to understand that, Randy Telefriffin, the reason why I keep getting brought back over and over. Ukraine border, Blizzard of 22, Christmas special. Dystopia 2021 and 2022. Telefriff, did you get the notice for that? Yeah, I just got it last week. Apparently there's going to be another episode of Dystopia 2022. It's coming out this week. So we should have an episode 4. Is it episode 4 of Dystopia 2020? Yeah. It's the Dystopia 2020s. That's what it should be called. And what I'm dealing with over there is a world that's dying. Basically, communism takes over. I'm on the streets, bringing it to you, giving it to you straight. Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. So before I get swept away in this arms race to steal the border, to fight over some stupid thing that we're somehow involved with, won't get involved with, you know, protecting our own personal border in the United States. Well, we're gonna do it here. Well, they sent me here. Like, you know how much easier it would have been to send me down to Texas, go down to the border, do a story at the border? Mark Pires, Channel 7 News down at the border. Instead, they sent me to freaking Ukraine. You know how long I was on a plane for? I have no idea. They gave me propofol. I was out. I got on, they gave me the propofol. Michael Jackson style. They had the doctor, you know, he got out. And they gave it to the Channel 7 News team, you know. Like, he got a gig right away. Channel 7 News. Look, at the end of the day, you have to remember that when you're doing the Channel 7 News and you're giving it to people straight, you came to the freaking Ukraine. I don't see, you know, Jimmy Fallon in Ukraine. You know, I don't see Trevor Noah in the Ukraine. I don't see Jimmy Kimmel in the Ukraine. Do you? No. They're sitting in their cozy studios at home that were built multi-million dollars. I'm here in Ukraine with tanks and Igor and his stupid brother Stitch and ridiculous Mongo head. It's been an experience. It has been an experience. And I do have to say, for me, Mark Pires, Channel 7 News, and Randy Telefriffin, the worst director in the history of time, but is personally my personal director. Can't get rid of him. I have no way to get rid of him. We do have occasionally, we have a backup, but lately it's just been Telefriff, you know? And we're doing okay with him, you know, but McGreedyson, every once in a while, when you need McGreedyson, he comes out and does a substitute. You know, when you got McGreedyson, and he's almost as bad as Telefriffin. So sometimes we say that and then we get him and we're like, oh, you're so much worse than Telefriff. Are you sure you didn't get the Edward Award? He's like, no, I was runner-up. It's what happens. Look, for some reason, I get the worst, two worst directors in the history of time are given to their Mark Pires Channel 7 News team, you know? Like you guys remember last time? The whole video, I'm like, oh, this was such a great, this was a Pulitzer. I was ready to send this broadcast and Pulitzer. I get back, he shot my feet the whole time. He shot my feet, guys. My feet. Not even like joking. He zoomed in and on my feet. Well, I'm sitting there, I'm going, Channel 7 News. Even I got a couple jumps in. We're doing it. I'm jumping. I'm doing it. Right? And he cut my feet up in there and you got this great shot of my feet coming up in there. I'm like, I guess I make a rap video out of it. You know, but I couldn't use it. I had the broadcast of my life. Broadcast of my life. Gave it to people, the information. We had the teleprompter going. I had an Igor. I had a Stitch. Oh, the times are changing. Bob Dylan, I think. I don't know. But they are. And we're here, Telefriff. Do you want to say anything, other way? No, that's right. You're an idiot, and you don't speak Ukrainian. I was going to say, if you wanted to say something to the boys here real quick that are about to put their lives on the line, that I would allow you to do that, okay? But if you don't do it now, you're done. Randy Telefriff, okay? Guys, don't forget, all of this stuff is live improvisation. There is no script here. We just take a friggin' moment to make some magic happen. We go some direction, and all of a sudden I allow this ride to take place. I don't know what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna do ever, but hopefully this made you laugh a little. That's all I could say. Bye, Manon. You know, that actually may be one of my favorite endings, just because most times people don't understand what these scenes are. They just take place, but there is no script. This is just some guy's imagination taking place. And at the end of it, we get stuff like that. We get full scenes where we're like in the Ukraine border. And so, yeah, Pamela, I had that thought of saying, you know, I wanted to do the scene on the Ukraine border. So I'm searching for Ukraine, you know, border picture, Ukraine, you know, army photos. And I came across those two pics. I have every intention to continue that. That is just one scene or two scenes from what is going to be a movie. We have 12 feature films coming out this year. If you have not followed yet, give me a follow. Also, head over to YouTube so you're not watching this all weird. I'm trying to fill my OBS screen so TikTok can see these bits. And I'll do the same when we get to... I'm actually not sure if I can do the same thing with the movie. You know, I may not put the movie on. It's almost... Right now, it's almost 2 hours into the show. This is crazy. Unless you guys want to see the movie. Unless you guys... You know, my thought here was this. I would put this movie on for anybody who doesn't have any plans tonight. It's a 1 hour and 55 minute movie. We're 1 hour and 55 minutes into this. We could get it going. It would be a 4 hour show. I'm happy to do that. Not sure how many people will watch it if it's a 4 hour stream, but the movie's hilarious. It is Valentine's Day, and it's about a company that destroys relationships, one relationship at a time. And it's hilarious because it's Valentine's Day. Most people are obviously lovey-dovey, and that's a great thing, but it's a funny movie that's for the opposite people. Okay, so S-Coop would like to see it. Let's get a little... let's check the chat and see how many people would be interested in watching a full feature film right now. And over here on TikTok, I see a couple of souls that have been hanging out for a while. I appreciate you very much. If you want to head over to the link tree on my top of my bio, you can get over to the YouTube channel or Rumble. If you don't like YouTube, head over to Rumble. You just type in Mark Pires, Renaissance Man. You just start typing in Mark Pires, you should be able to get me. And we're live right now on YouTube. We're live right now on Rumble. We're live on Twitch. We're live on DLive. We're live on Trovo. What else? I don't freaking know. We're live on a lot of channels, but none of them are really getting through to anybody. Facebook as well, but we call that Zuckerchooch book because I'm Zuckerchooched over there. I don't even know why. We don't swear here. It's funny. I was like, maybe I should start swearing. It seems like they freaking shut this show down for not swearing. We're not risque enough, I guess. But we are at the same point because we say a lot of crazy stuff here. You know? So, anyway. You know, I've been dropping a lot of shorts lately, and I want you guys to see something here. This is one of them I dropped like a week ago. If you can, check these shorts out. They're live every day. I've been dropping a ton of them. Janet Jackson revealed that her relationship with her late brother, Michael Jackson, began to shift after his success with Thriller. Janet traced her weight issues to her days as a child star when she acted on the iconic sitcom Good Times, yeah, in the 1970s. I'm an emotional eater, so when I get stressed and something is really bothering me, it comforts me, she said. She shared. Joanne, she didn't say it, she shared it. Get it right, or don't do it at all. I did Good Times, and that's the beginning of having weight issues. It's because of Shirley. Shirley was in there. Good Times. She's down at the friggin' diner with Shirley. Shirley's like, you want something, sugar? Get over there and give her a friggin' big plate of eggs, some grits, and all kinds of bacon. They didn't even cook it overcooked. I want a crispy bacon. You don't bring crispy bacon, Janet Jackson. They're on Good Times. Janet! So that's an example of the funny shorts that we put out on a daily basis. Just little goofy things that get you away from the crazy day we're living in. And, you know, it's all there. So all you have to do is pull it up and get a little laugh. You know, yesterday, I'm not sure if you guys saw what happened yesterday, but the Super Bowl, they had some old school music show up. Did you guys see what one of the songs was? I'm giving you this right now. This is another short. Did you see what one of the songs was? This is one of the songs. Janet Jackson revealed that I'm not going to say they stole it from me because I took it from them.
Now it's 1995, clock me in the watch with the diamond shining. And look, my Aunt Judy sent me, and she said, you're gonna win, Joe, just keep on going. And don't tell them that you're corrupt, because they already know. And I'm trying to find the lyrics, and they're just going really slow. Shake it, baby. I said, shake it, baby. Shake the ballot box, baby. We're going to find a couple votes for the Trumper. We're going to find 50 billion more for the Biden, because he only had about 20 million votes. That's right, 55 million fake votes, because people never vote for a sleep sofa. Nobody likes sleep sofas. Nobody want a freaking sleep sofa anymore.
No, nobody wants a sleep sofa. In fact, I think most people, if you polled them today, would say they do not like sleep sofas. They do not want a sleep sofa. So what I'm going to do here, I hope this works. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. We had The Wolf of Wall Street we were going to queue up and watch last time, but this is right here. My feature film. I guess this is my second feature film of the year. It's called Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. And let's see, I want to see who's on with me over here on the talk. Legit E, my friend, thank you so much for kicking it with me this whole night. I hope you'll come over to YouTube and watch it over there. It's going to look a lot better. I can't really get this to look right. I'll see if I can try to adjust the camera for you, but I don't think it's going to look very good. If there's any chance you could head over, just click the link tree and go on to either Rumble or onto YouTube and jump into the chat and say hi. We had that earlier from Rob. It would be pretty cool to know that you're watching on YouTube as well, because then you could see this thing in full effect. This right here is my second feature film. I'm very proud of this one. Everything that you see is live improvisation. This is one man's mind just kind of wandering and allowing the comedy to take place. I hope you enjoy it. And it's available to watch and to stream anytime on YouTube. You can share it, hopefully share it with a bunch of friends. I'm going to give you the link as well. Let's see, I'll do that. Three's Company. This unbelievably awesome film is coming in at 1 hour, 55 minutes of live improvisation, feature film goodness. This is the link. Give that a like, give it a share if you like what you're about to see. So, without further ado, this is Three's Company, The Breakup Artist by Manon.
Lowe's Theaters welcomes you to the exciting world of the movies. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
Hello? Yeah, this is the company that destroys relationships one at a time. How can I help you? Oh. You got another situation to deal with? You want me to go and break up a lovely, intimate evening on the beach? A couple sitting there drinking a little champagne? By a friggin' bonfire? You want me to be that guy? No problem. What's the address, first of all? And you do know that there's a surcharge of $1,500, right? Okay. No, good. You could Venmo that to me right now. You could cryptocurrency it. And remember, we take all crypto. But right now we're really in the market for BB Poo Poo, if that's something that you have. Oh, you don't know about BB Poo Poo? It's basically like the greatest crypto of the future. Like when people talk about the crypto of the future, the only name on anybody's mind these days is BB Poo Poo. I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Look, that's partially how I made my money. It was BB Poo Poo. But outside of that, it's also by destroying relationships one at a time. Yeah, firebombing it. We're talking Molotov cocktail situation. Yeah, exactly. All right, so you want me to go on the beach, right? I'm there. I'm just destroying this person's relationship. Who called? Was it the guy? Was it the girl? Who wants to put it to an end? Oh, the guy. Okay. Now that's good. We can do that. So she's kind of been ruthless. We got to put her in the dirt, right? Bad, evil person, doesn't love him, doesn't give him space, that type of situation. Okay. All right. No, that's good. What about, can we work out like a sporting situation? So like we're like, he's my buddy. Like we were in like Olympics together or something like that. Because I like those. I like creating a scenario where like we were in like the club championship. We went and we were in the bowling finals or something like that, I'll wing it. All right, we'll figure it out. And remember, we take full Bitcoin only. No, we don't take portions. No, we'll get you back in the long run. So you just call in for the next one and we'll just be like a tab. So we work on like a retainer here, We're working on a retainer situation here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and you credit card, that's fine. You want to pay with credit card, that is fine. The retainer goes even longer on a credit card. And we have our own credit card system. So you can get your credit from us and you just pay a low APR of 74% a month. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's, and honestly, you could shop around. That's a good deal right there. Like you're gonna have a hard pressed to find a better credit card deal than that. All right. So, I mean, look, the thing is, I want you to understand, we're building relationships here, We're destroying relationships, but we're also building relationships on the back end, because we want to have repeat customers. Oh, good. We broke that relationship up. Good luck when you get the next girlfriend. We know you're going to be calling in 6 months because she's crap. Bing, biggity, boo. We got you in and out of that relationship, out of the next relationship. I come over here. Hey, how did it go? Bang, bang, bang. Goes to the next one. Maybe 10 or 12 down, you find a wife, But you needed to find someone to bring your energy up, your confidence up, and embarrass the hell out of that girl before you move forward, right? Or vice versa. Oh, I got a guy he thinks he's all that, and I'm going to destroy him and make him feel this small by calling the breakup artist. Now you get it. Now you're seeing it. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's fine. Look, I'm going to take care of this one for you. Just waiting for a Venmo. Just make sure. Oh. That was pretty quick. Oh, you were doing it before while I was talking. Look, I know sometimes I can get into it, but I talk fast, I drive fast, all right? And I get the job done fast. So you make sure you get ready. Shoot me that address. What beach are we talking about? Just text it over. Is there like a luau or something? Because that makes it easy to break in. All right, I'll wing it. Like I said, I'm fine on my feet. Just get me in the door. That's the way I've always said. I just want to be in the door. You give me a chance to just try. All right, give me a chance. That's it, coach. Put me in, coach. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, you did already. I got your Venmo. Yeah. Okay. No, that sounds good. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yep. Take care. Just another day of destroying relationships here. Ah, goodness. Let me just line this one up real quick. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Good to see you again. Oh man, that was awesome, right? I mean, how cool was that, like, luau? That was so cool. You guys don't mind if I hang out with you for like just a couple minutes, do you? I mean, it's such a beautiful night, right? What are you up to? You guys, like, are you stoking the fire? Like, I don't want to intrude or anything. What are we doing? Tomorrow, I didn't know, Tim, do you want to be in on that badminton tournament? Because, like, I'm down, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking we get some mimosas in the morning, and then we hit the friggin' brunch. We go out there and we kill it. And then there's volleyball at 10 o'clock. No, Miranda, I don't friggin' want to hear from you. Like, you can come by if you want, but like, we're going to be doing our thing, So it's important for you to understand that, like, we're going for grand championship You know, like this is the finals. You know, we got this far, and you want to try to take him off of like our game? You know, this is the stuff they talk about. You know, Yoko. You know, I'm not trying to be like rude and give you a Yoko situation, but you know, but seriously, guys, like we don't need a Yoko. You know what happened after. And then the bullet. You know, that was a bad thing. That it all happened because of Yoko situation. Look, Miranda, you're cool and all, but that smile from Tim is just a facade. You know, he really does not care for the way that you treat him. You know, like there's times where you really give it to him. You're like, you don't really care about me. And he's just like, I'm doing the friggin' badminton tournament so I can provide, you know? I'm doing volleyball at 10:30 so we can go out that afternoon and go and get a really nice dinner. You know, do like an early dinner situation, Bluebird special, you know? But, you know, I think that it's a little bit, it tells us who you really are, Miranda, you know? What's that, Tim? Oh, no, I'm just hanging. I don't really have any other plans for tonight. Yeah. So what time there's a game on tonight, I think, too, right, brother? We should totally get that going, you know? Like, I think we should watch that game, grab some friggin' Doritos, and then, like, we could crack a 6-pack. Miranda, what are you up to? What are you gonna be doing while we're doing that? You should go out and, like, just do something, you know? Don't you have any friends? It's a little weird, you know what I mean? Like, we're here. You're always like the third. You're always the third wheel. Like, what are we doing over here? You know, I mean, like, I get it, Miranda. You want to try to take our focus before the big game tomorrow. I get it, you know. Like, when you don't feel like you're the focus, and then you have to try to do Miranda, you know, like, you know, I didn't watch Sex and the City, but I'm pretty sure you're exactly like that Miranda, you know, and yeah, no, Tim, I'm trying to be nice. I'm just saying, I know you guys are still trying to work it out, you know, but look, it's important for you to understand that we got our eye on the prize here, okay? We're ready to take on the competition. So I don't want to hear it when you start saying like the negative stuff, like the back talk telling him he's not good enough to be grand champion. You know, I mean, this is what Tim and I talk about when you're not around, Miranda, like the stuff you say and do when, you know, like it really matters. This is a really matters moment, all right? Think about it. We're there, badminton finals, grand championship. And Tim's just like, support me in this one, you know? Give me the support I need. And maybe we come home with the trophy, you know? But no, I get this sense from you that you really want us to lose. That's what I get. I don't know. Just saying, you know, it just seems like that. Did you guys bring anything to eat? Did you have like snacks or anything? Like, I'd love something to eat right now, you know? I talked about those Doritos a minute ago, Tim. I'm kind of hoping, you know, really, just like a deep-seated wish, hope, dream that you got some friggin' Doritos sitting behind you over there in like a little picnic bag or something. You know, you guys are coming out here to talk about your relationship, you know. Look, that's why I'm here, to fan the flames, you know. I got to make sure that all of the love is shared back and forth, you know, because if I'm not here, I think it can be very, very awkward, you know. So that's why I'm glad, you know, that like I take this time, you know, to spend with you guys and make sure that we can get through this, you know. What's that, Miranda? Yeah, no, I don't, you know, I didn't have a date or anything tonight, no. Huh? What did you say, Tim? Oh, yeah, no, I'm cool. I think the moon is over this tree over here. I'm just looking for it. I'm going to just chill here and I'm going to hang out and I'm just going to get, you know, a little bit of time to reflect, you know, which is good. We all need to do some reflection, you know, and it's important to do that alone, you know, so That's why, like, even though we're here together, I'm doing it alone, you know, like I'm able to, you know, to separate myself from the universe, so to speak, you know, and all of the other stuff, like Yoko situation. Look, Miranda, I'm just calling it for what it is. We know you are straight up as Yoko as it gets, all right? And when they write a documentary feature on this occasion in the future when we won the badminton finals, and they talk about how it almost was torn apart by a Yoko situation, that, you know, that's going to be on you. That's going to be on you. And I can't say anything different to you about that. Like, we're giving it to you straight here. You know, truth be told, it was Tim who asked me to come by tonight. He wanted me to just let you know that it's not working out, you know, like, I think you guys need a break, you know, is what he wants to say. And he's coming around to it. Now, again, fake smile, facade, and he's going to be laying it out very, very soon. And I don't want your heart to be broken, so that's why I'm here. What a night, right, guys? What a night. Did you guys bring any drinks? Like, that would be another nice thing. I should have brought, like, a beverage. It would have been nice to bring, like, some, I don't know, like a fifth of Chivas Regal. That would have been good. You know, look, Tim, remember that time we celebrated the badminton victory with a Chivas? Yeah, that was an awesome time. No, Miranda, you don't remember because you were not invited. Yeah, that was only a winners tournament, and the way you act sometimes is very loserish. You know, you're just kind of like, I don't like it. You know, like, I want to be around positive people, you know? And when Tim and I are out there, lifting each other up, you do a good job, buddy. Boom, big, biggity boo. We're in it, you know? And then you show up, Yoko, whew. No, I was pointing at you. You're the Yoko. Like, literally. This guy needs to focus. He's a grand champ. You know, I can't win without him, you know? We're just not, like, on the same level. He brings me up, you know? So if it comes down to it, I'll fight. In order to get him where he needs to be, in order to bring me to where I need to be, you know, grand champions, yeah. Look, that's where we are. That's what we do. What's that? No, Miranda. I think we've got nothing planned. There's a game on. I told you that. I'm planning on doing. Let's see what time it is right now. Let me grab my phone over here and see. Oh, it's 11:30. I may have missed the game. That's fine. I'll just hang out. I don't need to watch the game. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to go and watch the game, but now it's over, you know? A club? No. I have no interest. Like, who am I going to go and fight? It's Civid. I'm going to go out to Civid and be like, oh, let me wear a mask and dance. No, I can't do it. No, I'm going to just kick back here on the beach, right here on this blanket here, and just enjoy the fire, you know? Did you guys bring any marshmallows and, you know, Hershey's and some graham crackers, do a little s'more situation? Because honestly, that, I think, would be the most ideal thing that we could do at any given time, is to really go with a s'mores. I'm just saying. No, it's fine. I don't mind if you guys want to snuggle for a few minutes. Tim, you know, we got a game early tomorrow. Maybe time to ask Miranda to get going, you know? Gotta get your mind on the game tomorrow, you know? Maybe send her back to her room, to your room. You know, so you and I could prep. We could talk about what we need to do. We need to get into it. It's very important to get into it. You know, guys, I think this has probably gone as far as it can go. Tim, do you want to break the news to her now? Just let her know. We got gold. What are we doing tomorrow? We're getting our gold medals. You don't have time for a sandbagger. You don't have time for someone to bring you down. You know what I mean? You need to be lifted up in the sky. And that's where I come in. So, my friend, let's just break this off right now. Nice and easy, you know? Just leave that stoke there. Stoke the fire one more time. Put it in her hand, whatever. Listen, Madeline, it's been fun. Madeline? What the hell is your name again? Who the freak cares? I don't really care anymore. Like, we need to get rid of you. You're not a good fit for Tim. And, you know, that's why, like I said, this was really a dual team effort. He doesn't have the heart to tell you. And he wanted me to come. He said, Mark, can you come down and tell her? Madeline, it's not working. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, Madeline, but I think you should just kind of take a hint, you know? Take a hint. Go and find another guy, you know? And then maybe you'll find some magic together, you know? Because Tim and I have got that magic when we're on the badminton freaking, you know, we call it a pitch. I'm on the badminton pitch, and there with Tim, we're doing a dual situation. He has the right side, I got the left. Bang, biggity boo. Yeah, Madeline, you are not a part of that deal. In fact, you're just kind of like Yoko. Anyway, I'll just take a nap here and just chill it out, all right? Tim, anytime now. Go ahead. I'll close my eyes if it's easier for you. Tim! Bang, biggity boo! I gave you the perfect lead-in, buddy. I gave you the perfect lead-in. Oh, it looks like I got a message here. Somebody's needing my services. Let's see what this is about here. Yeah, Jesse? Is this Jesse? Jesse, how are you? Yeah, no, I'm here at the beach now. I'm not sure where you guys are. Where are you guys going to be? Because I'll come down there. I'm ready to smash the hell out of your friggin' relationship. All right, did you bring, like, hopefully you brought some food, some drinks for me? Because I got to get into it. I got to get a little kind of, you know what I mean? If you want me to give it straight and take your fiance and break her will to live, you got to get me a couple of shots and maybe something to eat. I'm thinking like a sandwich. You want to pick a stop on the way and grab me a foot long of something delicious. All right, do that for me. I'm on my way though. I'm walking. I can't. That's why I need you to get me food because I'm here at the beach already. Okay, I know you're on your way down. So do me a favor. Shoot me a text when you guys get settled, and I'm gonna come over and knock. What was her name? Monica? It doesn't matter. I don't care her name, okay? I'm going to knock the hell out of her. She's going to just not want to, you know, call you again. She'll be completely embarrassed the way, when it's done, it will be nothing but embarrassment on her part, okay? So just give me that text. Shoot me that Venmo. Remember, $1,500, credit card, whatever it is. I'm still waiting for it, okay? I'm here, though, at the beach already, so send it over. I'm going to call the credit card company because they said there's a holdup. So I'll see what that's about. And do me a favor, get me that cash, okay? Because I'm going to come out there and I'm going to be a Rocky for you. Bang, biggity boo, Apollo Creed style, I'm in the ring, right? And I'm coming in with the left hook and then the uppercut, like Mike Tyson style. It's all over when that happens. You know, no, not literally. I'm not going to literally hit her. I'm just going to do it verbally. I'm going to verbally knock her out. Yeah. You know, when she didn't appreciate you, you know, and she was out doing a little like hide the salam with your friend, Johnny Boy. I get it. I'll be here at the beach. You shoot me that text, you get me that freaking footlong sub, and I expect you to be here on time. I mean, right now, are you kidding me? It's 12:40. Where are you? We talked about 1 o'clock. You got to prepare. I told you get there early. When you say 1, it's really a half hour early. If you're at 1 o'clock and you get here at 1 o'clock, you're freaking late. You should have been here early as set up. You got to set up on a nice scene. You lay out the freaking blanket. You get the picnic basket out. You sit down. You open up a champagne, okay? Like you're going to tell her something great, like, hey, I'm going to marry you. Instead, bang, biggity boo. I come out of nowhere. Hey, guys, how's it going? Elbow in the mental face. You know what I mean? Like the mental elbow in the face where you're like, oh, crying into her beer the rest of the week. That's exactly what we're working for. Exactly. So send that cash. I got to go. The calls come. Listen, this is nonstop here. When you run a business where you're destroying relationships, you know, the phone doesn't stop ringing, you know? So yeah, let me grab this next one and I'll see you soon. All right, that sounds good. Take care. Ah, guys, oh my goodness. What a day, right? Unbelievable. Jimmy, got your message. Hi, Julie. Whatever. Yeah, no, I saw your, Jimmy, I saw you said you guys are going to be hanging out. I just assumed when you sent the message that was like an invitation, you know, so. What are you guys eating on? Did you bring extra for me? Yeah, I come down here beaching it with you guys, and then you don't even have anything for me? You know, Julie, I think it's a little presumptuous of you for, you know, to come out and spend this much time with me and Jimmy, you know? I mean, we have plans. We have that big flag football event tomorrow, right? Jimmy, we don't want to miss that one. Last time they got your flag. I'm hoping this time you're running a little faster, but when you get intimate with Julie, I'm just saying, like, it's not good. You wind up showing up, you're not motivated. You're just like, whatever, blah, blibbity, blah, blah. And we're trying to win, you know? No, Julie, look, I know you think you're helping, but you're not helping at all, you know? You should give Jimmy some space, you know, especially when we're here. We're here on the beach, you know. This is a little time for us to talk about the flag football event tomorrow. And, you know, I think you should kind of take a walk. Like, why don't you walk along the seashore, see if you pick up a couple of freaking shells or whatever, and Jimmy and I can chat it out. You know, I think it'd be better, you know, if Jimmy and I could have a little time alone, you know. I'm just thinking. And, you know, are you good with that? No, Jimmy sent me a message. That's why I came down. He said that you guys are hanging out at the beach. What? Hold up. Mark, hanging out at the beach with Julie. That to me is an invitation. I don't know. Like if I read that 10 times out of 10, I'm saying, oh, okay, come on down. You know? Hey, Mark, hanging out at the beach with Julie. Okay. Thanks for telling me where you are. I'll be down there in a few minutes. You could have said, oh, I don't know where I'm just out. I'll call you later. You told me where the frig you were. You told me with Julie, like, come on down and rescue me from Julie. You know? Like, listen, Julie, you have to understand, when you're in the game with a brother, you're there to protect that brother, okay? And if that brother needs assistance, if that brother needs to be saved from a Julie, then you show up. You go to the beach and you sit there and you have that conversation that needs to be had. And let's talk about it, Jimmy. You gotta express your true feelings. Tell Julie how you really feel. Tell her that flag football is your life. Flag football. You know, it wasn't until we were in the midst of the championship run last year with Wilson Flanders. Good old Wilson. And that was when, you know, Jimmy first found his sea legs out there on that field. Wilson Flanders. Flanders was like, oh, Jimmy, give me your all. We lost Flanders. Civet. Sad. He was 746 pounds, so no one saw it coming. But Flanders was all about Jimmy. And he's saying, Jimmy, you go out there and do flank pattern, flipperoo. You take a left, zip, zap, zippity zoo, and you're not going to get anybody touching your flag. it almost worked in theory, but then Jimmy decided to do a zag instead of a zig, and they grabbed the flag. And so that was why he just didn't take, Flanders' complete, advice prior to running that play. If he did, we had the win. We had the championship win, holding the trophy over our heads. I'm not talking about, like participation trophy, everybody gets one. This was winner take all, one trophy that the team shares. We cut it into 50, and we all get a small piece of the trophy to leave in our houses. Well, this is my piece of the trophy right here. I did that with your Jimmy, and Jimmy was almost the greatest wide receiver flank, man ever, But then you came along, Julie. You came along, you started distracting him. You take that motivation. I used to see fire in his eyes. Jimmy, I'm sorry. No, I used to see fire in your eyes. And now you show up and you're just like I don't get you. You either go there to play and you do it, or you stay home, bud. You know what I mean? Maybe you should just be out doing like the time with Julie, But Julie, when you're not around, what he tells me is that he's got to get rid of you because you're doing nothing but bringing him down. Look, even the way you're looking at him right now. It's just like condescending, Like you look at him and then you give him that like you're not good enough look. It's just not right, It's bad enough you're the third wheel. Did you get a call? Did you get a text from Jimmy? Tell him that you're going to be down here with you? No, you didn't. I did. Oh, hi, Jimmy. I'm going to be... Oh, hi, Julie. It's Jimmy. I'm going to be down at the beach with you. No, you don't have one of those. I got one. Hey, Mark. Down at the beach with Julie. This is an 86 Escort. 4-speed. I got here. No, Julie, don't whisper. That's rude. You don't whisper. I'm here. You're going to try to whisper and tell Jimmy something, little secrets in his ear? I mean, what you say, you could say to everybody. It's like you can't just keep information to yourself like that. This is a group effort. And in fact, we're here to break it off with you right now. I get calls from people. Jimmy's today's call. Yesterday's call, I'm just telling, I forget that guy's name, but Tim called me yesterday. Today I get a call from Jimmy. Who's going to call me tomorrow saying, please help me out of this friggin' relationship? I show up where I'm called, I'm like the Inspector Clouseau of splitting up people who have a bad relationship, Like when I get the call and it's not like hey, I need you to mend my relationship. It's like, I need you to friggin' firebomb this thing. And so that's why I show up. I'm here right now in order to take this sucker down. You're Hindenburging it. We're Hindenburging it. You're going to be like down in Brunswick, New Jersey. 7 minutes flat. And you know what? People are going to talk about that for 100 years. Yeah, remember the time that Jimmy and Julie were at the beach and Julie tried to whisper sweet nothings in Jimmy's ear? I remember that one. Right, Jimmy? Jimmy, why do you pretend like you all of a sudden don't feel the way you say you feel when you're not around Julie? But every time you're not around Julie, you're like, I can't freaking stand Julie. I got to get rid of Julie, But then all of a sudden you get here with Julie and you let her like deceptive ways get you. This is a freaking ruse right here. It's witchcraft is what I see. Witchcraft. Because when I saw you earlier, you're like, please, Mark, need you to show up, beaching it. I'll send you the message to tell you, Mark, I'm at the beach. You show up. You take her down Chinatown. We got to get this cleared. I need to have a clear slate. I'm moving forward. I did what I could. I show up. Then it's on you, It's on you, Jimmy, to step up and be a man. I can only lead you to water. It's up to you whether or not you want to drink that friggin' water. If you go to the water, I bring you the water and you just look at the water like an idiot,
That's on you, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, I bring a dog to water, that dog's jumping in the water to drink the friggin' hell out of that water. I bring you to water? You're like, oh, that's good. I'm gonna go in that direction. What is wrong with you? I led you there. I gave you the friggin' lead in. Julie, she's right here. She's ready for the kill. Let's hear it, buddy. I want to hear those sweet words that you spoke to me over the phone when you hired me for $1,500 to come here and break up your relationship, which was crap, clearly. By the way, did you bring that check? Because you know your credit card, it didn't work. It came back and said that there wasn't enough balance, and so it was declined. And I was like, I don't want to bother him, you know? I don't want to bother him before the act. I'll go do it, you know? And then after, I'll ask him to pay me. I'm hoping you're going to be a man about it. I mean, right now you're showing me you're not a man because you didn't step up yet in order to tell Julie how you truly feel. You know? What can I expect from you? You're going to pay me now? Decline credit card? I show up, do the gig? Where's my $1,500, right? I mean, when I come out here and I'm expecting a check because there's no credit card payment, the declination, you got declined. Jimmy, was that like a fake card or something? Are you trying to run me for some sort of fool? Because you know what happens, right? I showed up here, beaching it. You don't want to mess around with a guy who goes and splits people up, okay? That's just not something you want to do. So you know that. Oh wait, hold on a second. I got a call coming in, guys. Let me just see. It's another customer. Hold on a second. You guys mind if I take this call? Yeah, okay. Hello? Yep, yeah, this is Mark. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll blast the hell out of that freaking thing. Oh yeah, you got one of those. I'm dealing one right now. Yeah. He's like talking crap about her all the time, but then now when they're together, he's like, maybe I don't feel that way. Yeah. You're not going to do that, right? You better not freaking do that. I'll tell you what, I will embarrass the hell out of you if you tell me you want me to go and firebomb the hell out of your relationship. I show up, I do the gig, I get the payment. By the way, you better pay me up front this time. I want a PayPal, I want a Cash App, I want a friggin' Venmo. You better send it over first, okay, before I do the business, because right now it seems like I'm about to get screwed by Jimmy here. Yeah, no Venmo. You can Venmo me, venmo.com/ I think it's Real Talk Mark, yeah. Yeah, no, that one's good. Oh, the Cash App too is it's still the old Mark Pires Real Talk if you do the Cash App. Yeah, no, that one works too. I don't know, Patreon whatever / Mark Pires. What the frig? Do them all if you want to support. I mean, that's cool. I appreciate that. But look, I want you to understand something, okay? What are we dealing with? Like, honestly, from 1 to 10. Are we dealing with I show up and I start like profanity right out of the gate? Or is it one of those situations? Do I come in there and I smooth it in? Like, you just got to give me the lead. You tell me where I'm going. Am I coming in there and there's an elbow being thrown in the first 30 seconds? I just need to have an idea of what... Jimmy, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is a paying customer here. You? Not really sure yet. Yeah, no, Jimmy's saying that he wants me to keep it down because he's trying to work his... he's trying to figure out if he wants to work his magic or if he wants to break up with Julie. I think he wasted my time. Yeah, his credit card was declined. Yeah, no, run me through the Venmo real quick. I'll keep my eye out for it. If it comes through, I'll show up there. The seaside? Yeah, no, we're doing a beach thing right now. Can you pick another location? That would be better for me. I don't want to do the same location twice. You know what I mean? Can't we go somewhere else? We're like, all of a sudden, we're like a movie theater. I got it. We're doing a movie theater next. Hold on, let me just write that down. I gotta find one. We're gonna do it. I just thought of it in the moment. No, I know, that's what I do. You gotta understand, like, this show's all in the moment, so when I think of something, if it doesn't get written down, it will never happen. So, movie theater, that's the next one. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, because you were part of it. Like, seriously, if you weren't on the phone call, I never would have thought of movie theater as being the next Three's Company.
And you know what? I'm going to be that guy at the movie theater who talks during the movies. And everybody's like, shut up. And I'll be like, you shut the hell up. I'm here doing freaking BreakUp, you know, at the theater. They're trying to do their thing in the middle of a freaking Alec Baldwin movie. Yeah, Rust is a new one. And they're doing it. And I'm just like back and sitting back, you know what I mean? And I'm just letting it happen, you know, movie theater style. Yeah. No, that's the move, really. I think it just kind of works, you know? Yeah. No, okay, thank you. I appreciate your help on that one. So look, just shoot me that cash, $1,500, and I'll be there. We're going to take down that chick. Yeah, no, she's not good for you. The way I'm hearing the way you're talking about her, she should never have left you there and told you, okay, find your way home. That's not right. You know, like you want to be walking home 32 below zero to get home 17 miles on foot. You forgot your shoes, so you're walking with socks. Took off your socks in the first 30 minutes because they're freaking like started to totally freeze. You know, your feet were gangrene in the first 2.5 hours. And she was like, you get home on your own. I get it, dude. Get rid of her. I'll be there. Shoot me that cash. Yeah. And no, yeah, we're gonna do the movie theater. That one's happening for sure. Yeah, you gotta, like, where are we looking? Do they even have movies anymore? Like, I'll look it up. I'll find it. Yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate you. What was your name again? Dominic. Okay, cool. Let me write that down. Dominic, because we got to keep the consistency. You know, when you call back next time, if I call you Cleo or if I call you like Clarence or something like that, that's not good, Dominic. Like if I can't remember your name, what kind of businessman am I if I'm calling you the wrong name when you call next time, right? I know what you mean. Yeah, no, exactly. No, I appreciate you, Dominic. Look, I'm very much looking forward to helping you firebomb that relationship of yours, which has been nothing but toxic. Yeah. Now, Jimmy, this one's toxic too. Yours isn't more toxic. You didn't pay. Yeah. No, very good. Pleasure. Look forward to it. Yeah. Thanks again for the movie theater idea. No, you're rocking. See, I just threw a pick because of that idea. It's a side story. I'll tell you about that later. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Looks, Dominic, good guy. I'll see you soon. All right. Take care. Guys, we're dealing with it, right? I just realized that how often I do the thing that Red Storm said. Jimmy, what are we doing? You know, this one wants to pay. I'm either leaving right now or you get out that friggin' phone, you open up Venmo, you pay me immediately. Cash App, PayPal, or you could do a Patreon and do it over a year period. I'll let you do that. We could say, oh, it's this much, I'll just do over the next 12 months. I'll allow it, okay? But the idea that I'm here wasting my time, did the work, and now you're not getting your part done, that I really have a problem with, you know? Anyway, guys, look, I don't think I can hang out anymore unless you pay me, so I'm gonna leave now, okay? Oh, hold on. Bing. I just got a notification. Venmo, $1,500. Look, I gotta go. Dominic's a paying customer. Look, it's been a pleasure. Almost destroying your relationship. This is a freebie, okay? If you decide to pay me and I get a Venmo, I'll be back to finish the job, okay? But if not, this is the last time I ever want to see Jimmy and Julie. I've had enough with you. You know, are you serious with that attitude? Like it's my fault that Jimmy called and wants to get rid of you? You got an attitude with me? I'm just the guy doing the job. I'm getting paid. Or what? I thought it was. Freaking Jimmy over here doesn't pay me. I know this was a ruse. He's like, I'm going to get the job for free. I'm going to call my credit card company and say, I'm disputing the charge. You didn't even get that far. You just decided to give me an old credit card or something. And now I'm here. Julie's got the attitude. You know? Whatever. You know, I just think it's interesting, you know, because Jimmy, I've done nothing but loved you. You know, like I did it all. I came out here, guns a-blazing for you, you know. And then you just kind of let it fade, you know. You let that moment fade. All you had to do is grab that friggin' rope and be like, it's over. I'm ripping this thing down. the building is coming to building 7. It's coming down, pulling it. We got to pull it. And they said, we got to pull it. And they pull it down. You didn't want to do a building 7. You were like, it's there. I'll leave it. It's there. Doesn't need to be pulled. You could have been like, we're pulling it. We need to pull. Let's just pull it. That's what you had the option. Anyway, look, guys, I've done all I can do. The rest, it's on you. Hello? Yeah, no, yeah, this is he. Yes, I could take a freaking sledgehammer to it. What are we talking about? Why do people ask? That's what it is. Yellow Pages. You go in there, it says, you got a bad relationship? We will freaking destroy it in front of you so you get a laugh at the same time. That's all in the Yellow Pages ad. I had to pay extra for that little slogan. The slogan was, you could stand by and get a chuckle. You could chuckle through it, You know, I just want you to understand something. When you call me for my services, you better deliver on your cash side of the deal, okay? Because when I show up, I come packing. You know what I mean? I'm showing up with a friggin' 12 gauge. I'm showing up with an Uzi. I'm grabbing like a friggin' AK. Bang, biggity boo. No one gets out alive. You know what I mean? When I go in there, I'm taking them down. That's what you hire. You're hiring the best, right? Exactly. So what do you got going on? Give me the scoop. A couple up on the top of a mountain? What the freak are you talking about? You got a couple up at the top of the mountain eating a freaking sandwich? You want me to go take that sandwich from the guy? What if he's playing it like an Al Bundy situation? I gotta make sure, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to mess with somebody who's doing like the ham sandwich thing properly, you know? That wouldn't be right. Yeah, no, I think so too. Leave it go. Let the sandwich there. I'll ask him if he's got a backup sandwich, you know, and then we'll go. What's the location? What? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm at the beach right now. You want me to go up the freaking mountains? I'm on the mountains, trying to find my way up to freaking this one peak. You got a couple at one peak. They're up there having a nice little candlelight visual. Vigil? Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew I said it wrong the first time. But they're having a candlelight vigil. They're doing like let me give you like my love and appreciation for a life past. They're giving it to one of their family members, you know, it was years ago, but they're doing it as like a remembrance, you know. And all of a sudden I show up there, split them up. This is what we're doing? Who called in for it? The guy or the girl? The girl called in for this one? Wow. This is usually a guy situation. The guys are like, hey, we need you to firebomb the hell out of my relationship. I gotta move on. I'm looking for something else. Oh, she lied to me. She cheated on me. You know what I mean? This is the story we usually get, because actually statistically women are more unfaithful than men. You should look it up. Look it up, okay? I'm gonna go there and take a friggin' drill, like, you know when they go and they're doing like the road work and like, and they're taking out the road, jackhammer style? I'm jackhammering the hell out of that relationship. Yeah. I appreciate the call. Remember, credit card, you can send it over to me now, $1,500. You could also Bitcoin me, Ethereum, and if you have, and again, this is rare, so I don't expect, but if you have BB Poo Poo, that will also work. We'll take BB Poo Poo as form of payment. So we're right now we're in the market for BB Poo Poo. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, Bitcoin still works. Yeah, of course. Don't get fresh. We take full Bitcoins though, not portions. So just send over a full, and also to the Ethereum as well. We take. And I know it's a weird thing because the numbers don't really make sense. We take full Bitcoin, and then we take. This is a weird one. 12 times, 12x on an Ethereum. You give 12x Ethereum when you show love. Donation type of situation, you know. Because they equal out. You want to do the same as you would do on a Bitcoin. You wouldn't want to slap someone in the face, right? And be like, here, I'll give you a full Bitcoin, but I'm only going to give you a little bit of Ethereum. No, you do the same amount. You'd be like, here's the full Bitcoin. Here's the full amount of what a Bitcoin would be for Ethereum as well. So you're double deckering it, and you're just showing your appreciation that way. You know, like, and I get it. I know, because some people have a lot, and they're just like, yeah, I'll just dole it out. You know, so they're doling it. You know, situation style, but it's weird to split it up into like segments. Like, I gave 1/100 millionth to. Yeah, no, I think so too. Just one of one. Here's one full Bitcoin to you, Renaissance man. Thanks for doing your show. And then over here, same thing. You know, thanks for destroying this relationship. Here's another Bitcoin. I get it. No, we do $1,500, you know, if you're going to pay me by credit card. But if you're going to do it the crypto, because crypto is so volatile, you give me a full Bitcoin. That's the way it works. Because it could be worth, you know, $1,500 tomorrow. You know. So we're just, you know, playing against the odds. We want to make sure we don't get beat at the game, you know. So we just, you know, front load it. We're just making sure that in case Bitcoin drops to $1,500, that we're, you know, as a fair market value, that you give me a Bitcoin when I firebomb the hell out of that relationship at the top of the mountain. Yep, sounds good. All right, yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Have a great day. Man, I can't believe I got people to agree to that one. It's crazy. Walter. Yeah, I got 2 more. Yeah. No, they want to do a double-decker situation. One of them's a fiance, the other one's at the top of a mountain. I'm going to try to do a Chris Farley, you know, the spinning over and over and over, down to the bottom of the mountaintop. Yeah. And then the other one, we're working on like a straight up middle of the beach. She starts crying, right? Everybody's walking by doing one of these. You know, they're doing like the look sideways, like, I wonder if that girl's okay, you know? And she's not. She's just been, her heart was just shattered into pieces. He wants a shattered into pieces situation is the way he explained it to me. And I get it, you know, when you're doing like a breakup artist situation. That's the name of my business, by the way. It's Barry the Breakup Artist. When you call Barry the Breakup Artist to come down there and make things awkward for you, I was trained. Yeah, to be awkward. Exactly. No, it gets like almost uncomfortable for me sometimes, to be honest. Where it's like, there's no way I would ever do any of this stuff. But I know it's going to get her upset. And then all of a sudden they're going to argue. And then all of a sudden I got to lay down that friggin' gauntlet. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, so we're kind of killing it right now. We're thinking about going IPO. Yeah, I mean, who knew that, you know, breaking up relationships would be such a big freaking business. You know what I mean? Yeah, I snorted. What the hell? You can't snort? You're in the middle of making billions of dollars for breaking up relationships? You're not going to snort on that one? That's interesting on your part. Like, how do you show your excitement? You're like, yeah, I'm a billionaire now. Whatever. You know, when you create the first business destroying relationships and you become a billionaire because of it, you freaking snort the hell out of that. Yeah, that's right. And if you don't snort it, people are going to question you. Be like, I can't believe you didn't snort that. Like, how do you not snort that one? You know what I mean? You're now doing it. You now got it. And you can't snort it? Not that way. No, Tony Montana. I'm saying, like, you know, when you do a Tony Montana situation, that is not good. That heart's going to explode. Just like Joanne from the Renaissance Man show. She's got a ridiculous heart. Same thing as you're dealing with when you do the, you know, what you were just talking about. Tony freaking Montana. Yeah, okay, listen, that sounds good. No, I just wanted to give you an update that this friggin' business is taking off. Do you want in on the IPO? That's what I really wanted to ask you. Because you can buy, this is not inside information, but you could buy as much as you want. This one's going to go through the friggin' roof. The stock market ticker. BB Poo Poo. Yes, check that out. Make sure you get it. And buy as much as you can. This is going through the friggin' moon. No, not to the moon. I said through the friggin' moon. Don't you listen? What is with you? Everybody wants to go to the moon. I'm so sick of that. I want to go freaking through it. We're going to wind up in like the different part of the universe, okay? When you go the BP poo-poo way. Yeah, exactly. Invest big. Invest big. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, okay. No, sounds good. Look, I'll talk to you later, Walter. I got to get going now. I got to friggin' find this. I got to firebomb this relationship. Yeah, no, I'll get back to you after. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. And also, let me know if the money comes through, because I still haven't seen it. So I've mainly called this to see did the money come through yet. Apparently, it didn't come through. So can you do me a favor and give me a freaking heads up? Shoot me a text. I want to hear like a Venmo cha-ching at some point during this meeting because I'm going to do the work before I got paid. I don't like that. I don't like going to do the work and then I'm getting paid afterwards. You know what I mean? Like that I'm not down with. Oh, wow. What a day, right? Oh, man. You guys, you know, I heard you from across the plains screaming out. I thought that may be like an invitation. You guys mind if I just hang out for a little while? What are you chewing on? It looks pretty tasty. I hope you brought enough for everybody. I'm just saying, you know, I mean, we come down here enjoying the views. It would be nice if we knew you brought a knife in order to share, you know. But look, that's on you and your soul. Anyway, so I'm Mark. I'm from Cleveland, and I'm out and about. You know, I just figured it was a nice day to sit out here and enjoy the scenery. So how about you? Cliff. Nice to meet you, Cliff. Evelyn? Pleasure. Cliff, I gotta say, the way you could talk through that friggin' sandwich, I'm impressed. Some people have a hard time speaking through a sandwich, everybody but Al Bundy. And you're able to do it effectively, so I'm pretty proud of you. Because when Al Bundy played the ham sandwich, and he was in there doing it, you know, and you're doing it too. You know, I'm thinking though, you're a little flat. I'm just saying, you may want to work that out a little bit. Anyway, so where are you guys from? Oh, but that's not that far from me. You guys are from Detroit? Jeez, that's kind of cool. Yeah, no, I'm just here. You know, I don't have you know, anywhere to go. I just figured I would just hang out, you know. Seemed like a pretty welcome area right here, you know. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that couple will want to have a little conversation, you know. So that's what I came over to do, and I appreciate that you guys are you know, open to that, you know. I got the impression though that perhaps you had another sandwich, and you know, because the way you're chowing on that one, it seems like you may have one hiding in the background. You want to share that? You know, I'll eat anything. You know, I took a long friggin' walk to get here, you know. So if you have anything you can share with me at all, I'd appreciate it. You know, in my backpack here, I don't have, you know, like any food. I forgot food. I brought harnesses. I thought I was gonna be rock climbing for some reason. I didn't know that it was just a mountain climb and I was just going to the top. You guys obviously brought all the good stuff. You got the campground. You're sitting here, you got the tent. You got yourself a little friggin' picnic going on, you know? And I got my backpack. My backpack with some friggin' harnesses in it, right? Anyway, so what's the weather like in Detroit? Crap, right? Just like the murder rate. I know. Look, I get it. When you want to get away, right? Look, I'm just thinking that, you know, if it gets stormy, which it sort of looks like it will, you guys mind if I hang out inside the tent with you? Is that cool? I mean, I just feel like it would be better if I was inside, you know, if there's a storm. And then we could play like Uno or whatever, you know? Like, I don't know if you brought your cards. That is one of the things I do have. Got a deck of cards. So if you want to play AC-doocy, or you want to do like a, you know, 5-card shuffle, or, you know, like, I'm down. But I'm thinking, I think I even just heard thunder, and that could be a little dangerous. You know, you get a little thunder and lightning situation, and you're sitting outside here in the elements. Not good. Especially with my hat won't do that much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. No, I like to wear a hat like this when I'm out in, you know, the wilderness, because if there happens to be any sort of like droppings, like, you know, a tick or something out of the tree and it falls onto my head, it will fall down and onto my shoulder instead of right onto my ear and into my ear. It's a trick, you know. I've been doing it since '87. I was on the Olympic team. And you know, I mean, when you're that seasoned that you're a gold medalist, you know, it's something that, you know, people remember, is all I can say. Yeah, no, I was on the 88 team, but 87 is when I did the training. And, you know, look, when you are doing it, you know, just go with it. That's what happens. And we did. And then they had me also do the rocket luge. That's the one where they throw you down. You have no control at all. You just freaking go zoop. And that one I won as well. That's not a surprise. I just had some diesel dudes pushing me. They were all juiced. They didn't test back then, you know? And they just went, oh! And they threw me down the toboggan situation. Gold friggin' medal. Like, you're so fast. I'm like, I know. I was freaking screaming the whole time. Didn't you hear me screaming the whole time? I went back to the replay. It was like, ah! Ah! In every freaking corner. Gold. You know what I mean? But when you are doing it at a level like that, and gold medals are coming your way, I'm just saying that is when you really have to take stock, my friend. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it looks like you got a big enough tent, you know, for a party of three, right? Party of three is the new thing to do in 2021. It's when you share your things with those less fortunate. I'm not sure if you're aware, but we've been doing that effectively in 2021. And people take, and then they're mean. So I'm not doing that. I'm not coming to take away your sandwich from you. I pull it out of your hands. I asked politely for your extra sandwich. I'm telling you that if you got a knife and you want to cut off a slice of that sandwich and give it to me, I'm good. That I'm good with. You know, but if you don't, it's on you, you know. And I may just pull the one corner of your tent and just rip you guys up and do a little flipperoo. You know, just for fun. Because that's sometimes how people react in 2021. So you're getting a little bit of it all. I mean, honestly, I think if you really, if you want to be a good person, slide over, you know. I mean, I could sleep right in between you. That would be the best. Because then I could protect you guys, you know. If I'll be like the in-between protection. So if there's any sort of like, you know, torrential downfall, or you're dealing with a lightning situation, I'll be the lightning bearer right in between you guys, you know. And that'll also, you know, just make sure that we stay safe for the night, you know. Just giving you suggestions, you know. I mean, look, you're there, I'm here, and I'm just like a couple feet away now, you know. And I got the Uno deck, you know. Look, you don't want to play Uno. I mean, I get it. No, that's fine. I'm just gonna hang out here though and just enjoy the thunder and lightning. That's fine. Really? You don't mind? I appreciate it. And you don't mind about me in the middle. I want to be in the middle. I want you guys there. You can do patty cake or whatever, and I'm in the middle. And just that's the way it's got to go. It's in the middle or nothing. Okay? And if it's nothing, I'm just saying. You know, I mean, like when you're here trying to protect your life, and there's only one friggin' couple that's got a tent, and you got a bag filled with cards, you friggin' work with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you got to do. So, no. I'm not going to go down to the bottom of the hill and get some firewood. No, that's a ploy on your part. Because you know, as soon as I go over this little hill here, that I roll down and do a Chris Farley from Black Sheep. I'm not doing a Chris Farley from Black Sheep. I'm sorry. And this never stops going. And then all of a sudden you're at the bottom of the hill. No, I'm not doing that. And then I have to come all the way back up here to get in the tent. No, I'm sorry. I'm here now at the tent. I'm here now at the tent. Why would I go down the hill, go grab firewood, and come back to get to the tent? Doesn't make any sense. You know that, right? Evelyn, right? Look, you know, when Cliff has these ideas, you could either get on board or you could tell him he's out of his friggin' mind. And Cliff, I got a better idea. how about you go down to the bottom of the hill and go grab the wood, and I'll hang out here and keep Evelyn company. I'll cut up that sandwich and pour some champagne, and you'll be a couple hours. Just an idea, you know. I think that would be a better plan anyway, because you know the route. I don't know the route once you do a Chris Farley down at the bottom of the hill, and then trying to, get your bearings and figure out exactly which way was it again? Like, you've done it before. Me, I'd be a first timer, and then all of a sudden I'm wandering through the night, So get to it, bud. I'll be here. Evelyn and I are having a drink. We're having a nice sandwich together. We're talking of our old times, getting to know each other a little. It's what I'm talking. So you just get going, though, because if you do, you'll be back before morn. Get back here before morn. Because when you're here, we're going to have breakfast together. Of course, you're cooking. You have to kill some sort of animal when you go down and get the friggin' firewood. Throw it over your shoulder. Firewood in one arm. You got an animal with a shoulder in the other arm. Somewhere there's some friggin', some chickens around here. I'll go get some friggin' eggs. I'll find eggs. We're doing ham, egg, and cheese. You got a pig over your shoulder. That was what you killed. I forgot to tell you. Kill the pig. Throw it over your shoulder. Throw a firewood. Back up the hill. Evelyn and I are here having a nice conversation. It's a gift and a curse, really, Cliff, when I can, lay out a plan so well, But I think what's important is if you do it now, you'll be back before morn. Like I said, nothing better than coming back right in the middle of pitch black darkness, You're walking through the woods. You're finding your way. Doing it, I gotta say, seems like the perfect plan. Evelyn's down. Evelyn's down. Another perfect plan. On Three's Company. Oh. Hello? Willie? Are you kidding me? Tommy? Oh, man, I haven't heard from you guys in forever. What are you up to? Yeah, no, I'm just breaking up relationships and stuff, and doing a little, collecting, I'd say. Oh, no, I didn't know you went and did that. You went that way. That's cool. No, I'm cool. I'm fine. Look, I have always been supportive of you, Willie. Whatever you want to do in life, I will support it, okay? You like her, you like him, I don't care. I just want you to be happy, you know what I mean? And if Tommy makes you feel that way, then good, right? Good for you. So, what's up? What's the story? You heard about what I do? And you want to destroy Tommy's existence? What are we talking about? Why would you do that to Tommy? He's such a good guy to you. I didn't know you guys got together, but still, I always liked Tommy. I always liked you. What are we doing? You want me to destroy Tommy's, complete existence? Man, I can't believe you're doing that. Yeah, $1,500. Whatever. You want to firebomb it? That's you called the right guy. That's what I do. We're gonna take him down, and we may. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go ultra awkward, and I'm gonna just tag along. I'll be the tag along guy. Yeah, wherever you go, I'll be oh, you're going to take a leak? I'm coming with you. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're gonna have a little intimate moment alone, take a walk? Cool, I'll join you. We'll do one of those, okay? After a series of events, he's gonna get really upset. He'll be I can't believe you're doing this to us. Why would you do this? He hasn't checked into the breakup artist yet, though, right? I don't want Tommy to know what's coming. It's better if they don't know what's coming and you hit him with the elbow. Surprise them. You get the jolt of electricity. You shock their system. They reset, right? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, look, I hate to say this, you're a friend. $1,500. Oh. How did you even know my Venmo?
That's like unbelievable. But that was college. It's been 20 years. How did you know? Oh, that's right. You've been following the breakup artists, so you knew it's on my page, you know. I get it. Look, I'm going to go to work, all right? I got to go and firebomb some relationships. I'm coming out. I don't know, I'm saying maybe fourth in line. I'm coming to you. Just be ready, okay? When I show up, you bring some friggin' liquor. You tell Tommy to bring some cigars, okay? He better bring some good cigars, too. I want some friggin' cohibas. You tell him to bring at least 2 cohibas for each of us. You know what? Don't tell him I'm coming, okay? Just tell him to bring some cigars. Tell him to bring a friggin' 6-pack. Say, oh, you know what? Tommy, why don't you bring a 6-pack of cohibas or friggin' Monte Cristos, all right? I want number 2s. I want them from friggin' Cuba, and you bring them in a humidor. Yes, exactly. And when you get there, I show up. We're doing a cigar situation. You got the friggin' liquor. I'll bring some crack or something. All right, I'll bring something. So we're good. Like everybody's locked in at that point, you know. And then it's easier to firebomb the hell out of that relationship, you know. You're cracked out. You got alcohol in you, and you got a friggin' stove, right? Trifecta. I know. Look, they don't call me the master breakup artist / planner for nothing. Like, I'm the mastermind / breakup artist. Yeah. No, I got your pay. We're good to go. Look, I'm going to show up and do like a real big deal for you. All right. I'm going to do a number on Tommy because you asked for it. You're my friend. And look, if it was down to it, and it was a choice between you and Tommy. Remember, I always met you first. You were my friend, and then you introduced me to Tommy. I didn't even know who freaking Tommy was until you introduced me to Tommy. All right, so I'm not going to hold his hand and say, look, I'm sorry, I can't be your friend anymore. You get it. Yeah, no, you're always going to be priority to me. I just want you to know that. No, not in that way. You're my friend, I'm saying, okay? I'm telling you, I got your back. I'm fine with you doing whatever the frig you want. I said that. I'm just telling you that Tommy's got it coming, okay? And that he should have met me first is all I can say. If he met me first, woo, you'd have it coming is all I can say. But you have the benefit of having met me first, and you also know about that breakup artist situation. So you lined it up. You know, we're going to do that trifecta, though. Remember, you get the liquor, he gets the cohibas, Monte Cristo number 2s. Those are the only 2 options, okay? And they have to be from Cuba, humidor. Bring it, okay? I'm there. And we're out there cracking it out. All right, we're doing it. I'll make a phone call. We'll see if we can get Hunter. Yeah, that's right. Sleepy Poopy Pants son. I'm bringing him out. Retirement. He just did a freaking art show. Nobody gave a crap. They still paid him a lot because he's an idiot. They're like, oh, we'll buy idiot art. It's terrible stuff. They freaking bought it by the freaking fistful. Oh, let's put this into a freaking warehouse and light it on fire. That's what they're probably doing with it. It's that bad. But he'll go there with a crack pipe and just kind of light it off the fire. Just see if he can get a little something off the old resin. That's where he's working. That's what he's doing, okay? I'm saying a little different, okay? We put out like little crack crumbs from the bottom of the mountain all the way up to our campground, right? Hunter comes up, bing, biggity boo. We all of a sudden have a party, right? You guys are into your thing. Hunter's there. You've seen with pink, he's got that pink thing, right? He comes, you guys do your thing, and I sit there on the side, you know, and just you guys are in the middle of it. And I'm laughing. We just have fun, you know? Yeah, no, I'll lay it out, okay? Don't worry about it. I'll lay the crack crumbs out, put it in line, and then you guys just get ready for the ultimate. This is like a WWF. I don't know, not WWE. That's crap. They changed the name WWE. It's WWF, okay? World Wrestling Federation. It's the only one I know. Hulk friggin' Hogan. Randy Macho Man Savage. Oh, yeah. You gonna do it, Randy Macho Man Savage? And then you're gonna try to pretend it's WWE? Jeez. That's a crap name change, right? Yeah, no, I know. I don't care anymore either because you just gave me $1,500. I'm coming up there to bomb your relationship. And then you and I can go fishing afterwards. Something like that. Sounds good. Yeah, no, I'll see you up there. You'll see me walking through the woods. You may see Hunter right behind me, though, because it's going to be going crazy after all that crack that I leave behind. So, anyway, look, I'll see you up there on the mountain. It's not really a mountain, though, right? Was it Canada? Were you in Canada? All right. No, that sounds good. I'll see you in Canada. those cigars? You didn't bring cigars? We came out here, middle of the wilderness, no cigars? What about you, Willie? Did you bring like the fifth? You know, Kim and I were gonna have a couple of drinks. Did you bring any alcohol? No alcohol. Okay, so no alcohol and no stogies. You guys are a friggin' blast. Right? What are we doing here? I come out with my friends, out here middle of the wilderness. We're tenting it, camping it. And you can't bring some liquor? You can't bring... What are we doing? Did you roll something up? Like, what are we doing here? You got nothing? You know, it's times like this that I think I should have said no when you called and you're like, hey, do you want to go camping? Frig, I want to go camping with you guys. You don't bring any alcohol? You don't bring any friggin' stogies? No, I don't ever want to go camping with you again. I am never doing this. If I did not go in your car, I would freaking be out. I would be jumping in my car right now. I'd be heading home. No interest in sitting here with your goofy smiles. What a freaking bunch of boneheads. You know, I mean, like, Willie, what the frig is that goofy? What are we doing? You wore that hat today? You know, it's like you know you're going out, and then you bring that freaking hat? I don't know. I don't get you, dude. You're like, I'm going to wear the green one. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Look, you didn't bring a hat. I don't even want to hear it. But, like, the idea that you didn't bring the stogies, I'm even more upset right now. That pisses me off. Like, you show up, and we're doing it without any stogies. No, I got crack. I brought crack. Like, we're good, you know. But you guys got nothing else, you know. You got no stogies. You got no alcohol. I got crack. So, like, what are we doing, you know? At the end of the day, you don't have a chaser. You know, you got the crack, but you don't have the alcohol and you don't have the stogies to finish it off with. It's a sad day for us here, you know. No, I'm not sharing. It's only my crack. I'm going to keep it all. And you guys could just go and... What did you do? What do you bring? Like a tic-tac-toe or something? Or like a... What are we working on? Like a puzzle situation? Ooh. This is insanity. I don't understand you guys. We had a plan. I'd bring the crack. You'd bring, you know, some hookers. And then you'd bring the alcohol and stogies. You know? And all of a sudden we're here and none of those things took place. Except I brought the crack. You know? It's just weird when you do the right thing for your friends, but your friends prove that they're not freaking friends. No, I don't want to hear it. You know, enough of it, Willie. When you're like, don't give me the, with your stupid hat. You wore the dumb hat today, you know. And I gave you a cool hat like this for your birthday last year. You don't wear that? We go out, put your tweeder on. I put a tweed hat. I gave him one. He's wearing a tweed hat with a friggin' rainbow. It had a rainbow ribbon feather in it. Because he likes to express himself. These two are having a moment. You know, Willie, I thought you were going to wear that one because it was a love connection between the two of you. You know, like I knew together you guys had that bond. You know, and the rainbow being the preferred flag. You know, like I've always respected your relationship. You know, I've always been the one who's been the glue for you guys. Guys, you should, you know, get together, respect each other, especially, you know, when you didn't bring the cigars, you didn't bring any alcohol. I brought the crack. Hunter Biden's showing up, I think. He wants to come and hang out with you guys. Like he said something about a hotel room. And he had like this pink, he had like a pink scarf he wanted to share and do a scene with. So, look, guys, just disappointed, I guess is what I would say. I'm very disappointed in you. You know, I did my part. I showed up. I brought crack. And you guys,
just sorry excuses, you know. I did a Canadian sorry there. Sorry excuses. Yeah, sorry. Because we're in Canada. I came up to Canada, all of a sudden I take on the friggin' dialect. We come up to Canada to camp, and all of a sudden I'm Canadian. Sorry. I'm sorry. What the frig are you sorry about? What are you sorry about? Came up to Vancouver, British Columbia, to go bear hunting, you know? And I come over and I see my friends here I haven't seen in a while, who happen to be in a relationship together. And I say to myself, this is a time to bridge a gap, you know what I mean? To express to them that we together can do something special, you know? So we're gonna spend the rest of the vacation together. I'm gonna be here. I may pop over and just kind of put my tent right next to theirs, you know, open up the windows. We can have like a side-by-side window situation. Right, guys? And we can like share coffee in the morning. That's a good idea. Yeah. What's that? Oh, no, I'm alone. I didn't come with anybody else. No, it'd just be three of us. It'd be so much fun, right? Yeah. No. And look, if you want to take a walk and do a thing where you're just kind of getting out there and checking out the wilderness, just, you know, let me know and I'll join you. All right? We'll have a lot of fun together. This is going to be like the perfect trip. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Anyway, so look, I'm just going to go very quickly and hit the, bathroom. And then let's discuss what you want to do. You want to go for a walk? You want to cook something together? You want to play, tic-tac-toe? You could do that. If I know that's what you brought. You didn't bring any stogies, no alcohol. I got the crack. I'll bring that back. We'll do our thing, and we'll see. I mean, again, there's nothing besides the crack. What are you going to do after the crack is the question. I mean, Hunter Biden's got plans. So together you guys can do something. The three of you guys, and I'll watch at that point. I'll sit back. And then that will be the Three's Company. I'll be hanging out and watching the Three's Company situation from the sidelines. Anyway, I just want to say that you guys are doing something beautiful together, and I can't wait to be a part of it for the next 62 hours. We've already been here for 12, and we're going to spend the next 62 hours together every second. Every second. When you're brushing your teeth, let me know, because I know the fresh water stream. It's better if we all take the same walk together. It's a 3.5 mile walk. We should do it together, double time it, go brush our teeth. We come back here, and then I'll start cooking those eggs. Someone go out and kill the bear, making a bear, egg, and cheese sandwich. Talking about a bear, egg, and cheese sandwich. That's to me, that is the perfect breakfast sandwich right there. You throw little spices on the bear, and you get a little bear, egg, and cheese situation going. You get the yolk to bleed at the end, like the yolk all over the bear meat. I brought some focaccia. We'll throw some focaccia there on the fire, and we got a little event going on. So I'm very much. I gotta say, I'm just thrilled I ran into you guys. It's been a while, but I'm glad the nuptials went well. I'm a little upset you didn't invite me. We had a relationship, and you couldn't even just ask me to come along and be there when you tied the knot. That's a little rude, I'd have to say, but what can I do? That's on you, that is on you. Anyway, look, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go and freshen up, so to speak, all right? And don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Oh, hello? Yep. Yeah, this is the breakup artist. Yeah, no, we've been destroying relationships since 92. What are you talking about? You need to see my references? Look, go on the website. There's plenty of testimonials there, all right? But look, I want to explain something to you. You need my services, you got to friggin' pay up front. That's how we work here. Oh, you got another one of those situations, huh? Got to get rid of her. I get it. Let me ask you, how long has that been going on? No, I mean the where you want to get rid of her situation. Oh, it's recent. Well, look, just remember, this is non-reversible. You call me in, put me in the game. I come over there. She's walking out likely to slap you, or she's likely to just never speak to you again. no matter what. So just make sure you're ready to move forward and move out. You know what I mean? Okay, no, that's fine. $1,500, you could crypto it over. Those will be full Bitcoin. So you have to do a full, or you have to do 12 Ethereum or a trillion BB poo-poo. That'll work as well. Those things are the same equivalent. No, I know it's not worth $1,500, but if you do enough destructions of relationships, you get to the same value as Bitcoin. And we just don't do, segments. We don't do little slices here. We take full donations, okay, in order to do our job correctly. Look, you got someone here who's trying to bring you back from the depths of hell. Let's just be honest. You're not gonna give that a Bitcoin over that. I came back depths of hell. I'm surprised you don't give me a tip of 2 Bitcoin. Here you go. I'm giving you 2. You did such a great job. I know. That's what I do. You tell me where the target is, I come freaking like a wrecking ball. Yeah, that's right. Okay, no, so where are you? Like, what are we talking about? Okay, movie theater. I can work with that. What's playing? Is it that new Alec Baldwin flick? Too soon? If there's something good playing at the theater, I'll watch, okay? But there's a very good chance like when you're at a horror flick and there's something terrible that goes on the screen and the girl next to you screams, ah! You're getting one of those at a movie theater when I do my thing, breakup artist style. So just prepare yourself for the worst, okay, buddy? Because you're not going to be able to go in there and get out of there without a friggin' fight, okay? And I'll take it on. I mean, I'll get in the way if she starts swinging. You can make your way out the back, okay? But just remember that. And you better get good seats. I'm not sitting up front, so I'm doing one of these, okay? I want to make sure I get a nice view of that screen. And you can make it a nice night, okay? It's going to be a nice night that turns horrible, destructive in a moment. Like it was all smiles, and then all of a sudden firebombed. That's right. Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm just waiting. You shoot me over that Venmo or the crypto. Remember, I'm expecting a full Bitcoin. I want a 12 Ethereum situation or a trillion BB poo-poo. That is the one, though. A trillion BB poo-poo right now is a good deal for you. Because that trillion's going to be worth a zillion bazillion. Yeah, that's right. You know why? BB poo-poo is going through the freaking moon. Yeah, you didn't see that PSA. All right, that's tomorrow night. You better get on the show for that one. I'll tell you what. I got to get going now. There are relationships that need a break-in. So I'm going to get going. I will get over to yours. I'm going to be there at some point, okay? Just be ready. You get in that theater. You go pick up a popcorn. You give her a friggin' drink, and I'll sit down there and we'll do our thing, all right? Yeah, no, that sounds good. I'm ready to go. I'm always ready to go, though. You just pay me, I show up, and I'm, like, taking him out. Yeah. All right. No, that sounds good. All right. Yep. See you later. Yeah, take care. Holy freaking cow. I'm 2 for 2 right now. 2 for 2. That's unbelievable. Oh, goodness. Hey, guys. How are you? Ooh. I forgot to get popcorn. Let's see how this goes first. I love that fragrance. Is that Chanel number 5? So what are we watching? I just went into the first theater I could find. I just wanted to find a couple people to chat with. You know, I like to get here before the movies because then I can really, get a chance to communicate with people. It's my favorite thing to do is I'm a communicator. That's what I do. And I also am a facilitator of people who need to end their relationships. And here, I'm just trying to do this in the most inconspicuous of places. We don't want to create a public scene. But when Damon called me and said that he was having issues and needed to find a way out, I told him, I got you. I said, you just give me a call. Next time you're going out, like wherever you're taking her to, like a nice little quiet spot, I'll come by and I'll break the news, So he calls and says, I'm going to see the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. And I'm like, I guess I'm in, So I show up here to talk to you. I'm a little taken by your freaking fragrance. That's nice. Like, Damon, she smells nice.
if this all goes the way it's expected, maybe you and I should have some, alone time, Cassandra, because I think that we can really get along. I like that favorites. I'm just saying, like, you smell like flowers. Yep, flowers. I know that's a really extremely detailed way of explaining the smell. You smell like flowers, like freesia. I like the smell of freesia. Is that freesia perfume you're wearing? I hope you don't mind. I just want to get a little closer because I forgot my jacket and it's a little cold in this theater. So if I'm just going to snuggle up against you a little, just so we can get comfortable together, We're in for the long haul here, Cassandra. 2+ hours. I think this one's 3 hours and 20. Damon, how many minutes did this one clock in at? 3:15. Yeah, as I thought. So it's like 3:15, Cassandra. So I'm just going to snuggle up against you. Maybe I can put my arm around you. No, I'm just gonna get comfy like this for now, okay? Let me just lean up against you. And so, where are you? Where do you live currently? Oh, with your parents. That's cool. Where's Damon? Where does Damon live? Oh, with his parents. I got my own apartment. No, I'm just saying, No, Damon, I'm just letting her know, like, she wants to, after the movie, you want to come over to my place and play Xbox. We can do that. Connect 4. I got a Connect 4 situation. You can do that. Thank you for letting. I'm feeling a little warmer already. I'm just thinking when Damon is kind of not being so like, can I grab a little popcorn? Because I'd like some popcorn while we're here watching this movie, I'm kind of like surprised he hasn't offered yet, to be honest. We're here, got the film of the century on, right, Cassandra? I'm snuggling up against you, basically in the family now, and what are we dealing with, No, Damon, that's fine, whatever. I'm thinking that I'm going to grab some Junior Mints, okay? And then I will toss them into that popcorn. You get the old Junior Mints popcorn situation going. Have you had that before? Damon, you'll love it. It's delicious. And you get your hands in there, butter with the, you know what I'm saying? You take a big handful, Damon. You're going to love it. No, you're going to love it. I'm telling you. Don't worry about it. No, I don't care. You don't want it. I don't care. I'm doing a Junior Mint situation. Yeah, Cassandra, right? Cassandra knows. She said that it's awesome, too. We have so much in common, Cassandra. Anyway, what are these credits over? I'm just trying to see if we can get to the movie, already. Yeah, I know. Like, I totally agree. Cassandra was just saying, Damon, that she hates all the commercials before the movie. I agree. Oh, 17. Right? Yeah, I got that one right. You thought it was 13, Damon? Whatever. How did you get that answer? They gave you multiple choice. You had a chance at any of the three. You could have been 13, 17, or 21, and you went with 13? Did you even see the screen? Like, what are we talking about? When you're sitting there and you're doing a getting ready for the movie situation, considering going to get Junior Mints to pop into the popcorn that you brought for us to eat together, and then that happens, I got to say, Damon, I'm wondering, where did you go to school? Do you understand math? I'm not asking you to do like Einstein type stuff here, dude. Just count what's on the friggin' screen. It's clearly 17. Anyway. Cassandra, this is the guy you're hanging out with. Like, what are we doing? I came down here to watch this film. I didn't know I was going to get to sit next to you, guys, next to you guys. And, now I'm here, those Junior Mints are a good call. What do you think, Cassandra? Do you want me to get them? I'd get them for you. I would get them for you, Cassandra. If it was for Damon, no, I would definitely not do it. Like, I'd be like, no, Damon, you go buy your own friggin' Junior Mints, right?
but it's for you. I'm Junior mincing it, you know, and we could share them. I'll open the box, and you can have a little handful as well. I pour it in for you. Now, Damon, you had your shot. You said you didn't want Junior mints. Now you want to just have your popcorn the way you had it. Like, whatever, dude. That's on you. Oh, that was Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver. No, it's Leave It to... This... Are you kidding me? You thought that was Knots Landing? Idiot. You know? Yeah, no, Damon, you thought it was Knots Landing too? I wasn't joking about the idiot thing. No, but it was Leave It to Beaver. I was a big fan of the Cleaver and the kid. When I was Beaver the Cleaver. And when you had, you know, a situation going with Beaver and he just was leaving it, not a good thing, you know, Damon. But you decided to go Knots Landing on it. You know, you wanted to do it friggin', you know, like, Roper? What's his name again? Oh, I can't think of the guy. I used to do an impression of him when I was a kid. Jack! We're doing a Three's Company right now, actually. He was in the show, the original Cassandra. You know, Cassandra, I had a thought, you know. I'm working on this project, right? And I could really use somebody with your expertise. And so I'm just thinking, like, if you're up for, if you need a gig at all, you know, like, just pass me your card and we could talk about it over dinner, over coffee, over, you know, over the phone. Dinner is good, though, if you wanted to do, you know, like, we could do either or, but I just wanted to make sure you understand that I'm here for you. No, Damon, there's no job for you. I'm sorry. We're doing a whole, you know, like, no discrimination situation, and we have to hire a certain amount of minorities and women right now. And I'm sorry, you just don't fit either, you know? So you're kind of like the problem right now with 2021, you know? Like, look at all that privilege, you know? Like, not working right now. It's not working for you. You know, but when I get down to it, I need to hire as many minorities, as many women as possible in order to look normal in 2021. Yeah, that's exactly it. Damon, you understand it. You're starting to get like the reverse situation where you can't even freaking get a job anymore. Nobody wants you. And they're like, no, I'm sorry, you're qualified and you may be educated. We don't need that. We need to fill quota. We don't need to have superior workers. We don't need experience. We don't need people to actually justify being in a title just by actually earning it. No, that's what we need. We need for people to just get it because of whatever. And the people who've earned it, gone to school for it, they deserve to be screwed over. That's the way it's like the reality, you know. So Cassandra, like, the reality is my apartment is not very far away. And no, Damon, it's probably best if you don't come over. Just because, you know, it's a kind of a small place and 3's a crowd, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying you may not want to be around, you know, because we're gonna watch another movie over there, and also gonna make some popcorn. Orville Redenbacher, yours is crap. Like, I got the Junior Mint situation, pouring it in. Cassandra and I are gonna watch some old reruns. Yeah, we're thinking maybe, I don't know, Press Your Luck. I like to watch game shows. I don't know about you, Cassandra. You do too? That's awesome. Game show networking it. We're gonna do Game Show Network, Damon. You're not welcome. It's just the two of us. You know, look, we came here together and you just showed up out of nowhere, Damon. What are we doing? You know, sometimes when you've got an apartment right around the corner because you don't live with your parents anymore, you're 24 and now you got your own place, you know, then Cassandra wants to go along and you know, play Xbox and stuff. I'm just saying and stuff, Damon. Like, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, you know, like, and stuff, you know. But look, let's get to this movie. What are they doing the freaking previews anytime soon? Like, I can't stand all the trivia. I missed the last couple. Damon, it seems like you got them all wrong though, right? Woo! This is the guy here. You know, oh, here come the previews. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, freaking A, another Ben Affleck movie. Jeez, that's all we need, right? Ben Affleck in the movies. I hear he's got a ridiculous head and they have to size it down in order to actually fit on that screen. Yeah, Cassandra, it's a show I watch. They actually know the truth. You should check it out sometime. Renaissance Man. Oh, and Matt Damon's in it? Damon, is that what they named you after? Was Matt Damon? Oh, after Damon John? Well, that's at least better. He's a freaking, like, very, very wealthy dude. He's a successful entrepreneur who went for it. He did it. You know what I mean? What did Matt Damon do? Same thing. Doesn't matter, okay? You were named after Damon John, not after Matt Damon. Thanks for clearing that up. You know what I mean? Oh, Schwarzenegger's back? Are you kidding me? You guys know it's Mark Schwarzenegger, right? I'm not sure if you got that. There's a guy named Back to the Future Mark. He's, you know, basically Future Mark is from the year 2769, and he's been every character you've ever known in the history of time. One of them was Mark Schwarzenegger, and he was here. He did it. And so just keep that in mind. Mark Schwarzenegger, you're so good. Like that, I love that when he does his thing. Oh, like that's good. That is good, Cassandra, right? Oh my goodness. There's not much like a movie with Mark Schwarzenegger in it, you know? Oh, ooh, what is this? Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, Cassandra, maybe we should see this together. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Wow. Yeah. No, I think we should see that, especially because it doesn't have Ben Affleck in it. That's a good start. Let's see who the star is. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. Kind of lost some steam on that one. Yeah, I'd go see it with you, Cassandra, if you want to check it out. And Johnny Depp, he's still doing films? Like, I heard some bad things happening, like he's been blacklisted, like everybody else gets blacklisted. Like one thing goes wrong, or maybe right, I don't know, and that's, you never hear from him again. He looked sickly last time I saw him. I feel bad, because he was Johnny Depp. But when he did his thing when he was Jack Sparrow, that was pretty good, Cassandra. Did you watch those films? We could watch that if you want to go back later and we want to watch a film. We could watch some in one of those movies. There's like 7 of them or something, you know. I'm down with whatever, you know, like I think that it's important you see the sound system, hear the sound system. I got a 7.1 surround system. Yeah, Damon, it's unbelievable. Yeah. No, I know you'd love to hear it. That's not for your ears. That's for Cassandra's ears only. But yeah, we've got this, you know, this screen that comes down out of the ceiling. It's 347 inches. It's actually bigger than this one, Cassandra. Like, what are we doing here still? All right, let's go now. Damon, you can eat that popcorn still. Just enjoy it, you know? We're doing our thing. We're going there. We're watching, you know? Snuggling up. Right, Cassandra? You know, when you got that going on, you got that type of connection right off the bat, you know, that is a thing you work with. That is a thing that you foster and that you continue to fan. I'm talking about lifelong, right, Cassandra? We're just there doing it together. You know, family, kids, right? 3 kids? What are you thinking, 3? I'm down. I'm just saying. What's this schlub over here say he wants to have? He wants to have 1 kid? You want to have an only? Poor guy, he's like there. Poor girl, he's like, well, who am I going to hang out with? You, mom? You, dad? They don't want to hang out with you very long. No, Damon, they're going to be like, you're cool for like a couple years. And then after that, like, dude, this guy's a freaking weirdo. He only had 1. And then he's like there with popcorn all night. You know? I'm just saying. And he had this girlfriend at the time. I'm talking future tense, bud. What do you think? Like, Back to the Future, Mark. I told you, seen it all. I just didn't realize that I met Cassandra today. Like, that is a thing that one day I always knew I was going to meet her. I just didn't know when. You know, Cassandra. Just so happened to be that day that was like forever burned in history. Was tonight. Movie theater. We're here. We're doing it. We're watching the new Mark Hamill movie. I don't know. What are we watching? I told you I just came into the first theater. When I came in here, I was like, maybe I'll meet the love of my life tonight. Maybe I'll be able to spend some time with someone special. No, Damon, I wasn't speaking about you. Yeah, it's getting a little uncomfortable, Damon. Like, do you want to maybe get going? Like, I don't know. Maybe you could go and make a call to your mom and dad. Let them know that everything's going well. Yeah, no, Cassandra and I are here. And, I'm having popcorn. And she's having the best time of her life with Mark. And then your parents would be like, oh, that's cool. Why don't you leave them alone? You should just get going, Damon. And then tomorrow you could check on Cassandra and leave a voicemail because she's not going to pick up the phone and you'll never hear from her again. She marries him, and then the stories of it's Back to the Future. Mark, told you. You missed it, but I've seen this episode. Damon, and you don't, do too well in this one. No, this is the one where you go home and cry. Oh, remember the episode when of Back to the Future, Mark, when Damon went home and cried? I do. It's this one, Damon, this one. No, I know, Cassandra. It is getting uncomfortable. Anytime now. Anytime you want to get going, Oh, no, Damon, I was speaking to Cassandra. I'm saying if she wants to get going now, we could do that because I don't get you, dude. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you, that Chanel or whatever the frig, Frasier that you're wearing, wow, that is the good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. Yeah, I'd bottle you up. Forget about bottling up the perfume, bottling up the Cassandra, and then putting that on the label. That'd be a thing. I bet you Damon never thought of that one. Right? We got Damon over there. He's like, oh, we'll get popcorn. He thought of popcorn, Cassandra. I thought of a fragrance that's smelling like you in a bottle with your freaking label, the Cassandra label on it. When you're going to create an entire line based on your, life partner, that is something we all need to keep hold and, share with the world. Oh, good, Cassandra. Yeah, let's get going. Like, I'm totally over this, situation here with... Yeah, no, Damon, you did it to yourself, okay? You came in. We're here to watch it. You're a friggin' dud. You had nothing to offer. You got that one math problem wrong. We're here. This guy back there is saying Knots Landing. What are we doing? You knew it was Leave It to Beaver. You should have known it was Leave It to Beaver. But you went with Knots Landing too. And look, that's something that you can't ever live down. 20 years from now, you say, oh, I had this girlfriend, Cassandra, and I said 13 instead of 17. She left me. She left me that night for the guy that got the answer right. So I think we should get going, Cassandra. What do you think? All right, listen, Damon, nice to meet you. And I'm sorry. Not sorry. See you later. It's Press Your Luck! The game where you can win prizes as long as you don't get a friggin' whammy. So today we have a very exciting competition. 2 Lionheart competitors will be tearing it up here on the concourse in order to see who takes home their riches and who gets friggin' whammied on this version of Press Your Luck! Coming in from San Antonio, Texas, Louise Phillipson. She's a homemaker by day, started her own crochet business in the afternoon, and at night she takes care of 7 Rottweilers. Let's get her a round of applause, everybody. How about that? Coming on in here for a Pressure Luck style. So let me ask you a question, Louise. How do you take care of 7 Rottweilers all at the same time? Really? Interesting. No, we didn't put a mic on you. We really don't. Nobody cares what you have to say. We're Pressure Lucking it. Look, I want you to push that ball. What is it, a ball? What do we do again? I don't know. Do a roundabout. Go like that. Do one of these. Do like an Elvis Presley style on it. And we're going to let it go around and around and around until it stops. I hope you don't land on a whammy, though. It would not be good. We don't want you whammying out in the middle of Pressure Luck 2021. That wouldn't be good. You're not going home with any goodies. You're going home with a little crap. You got a freaking whammy. You did a freaking whammy situation on you. Look, when you get whammied, you have to deal with it. And sometimes you take that whammy and you say, it's a learning lesson. You know, next time I'm not going to say, stop right then. He's going a friggin' $700 dining room set. That's where you want to land. And stop! Dun, dun. Whammy! You got freaking whammied, right? When you got a whammy situation, because you decide to press stop right then, that's on you, you know? You could have waited and then did it, you know? You got to trick them sometimes. You're like, and stop! You know what I mean? Because there's someone in the back who's just like, and they do the stopperoo with you, giving you the whammy. I'm giving you inside secrets. I shouldn't tell you that, because when I do that, they're messing it up for Peter DeMarkin, you know? Our second contestant from the lovely Charlotte area. That's Charlotte, Indiana. No, not Charlotte, North Carolina. No, we're talking about Charlotte, Indiana. This is a very, very accomplished writer of novels. You may know him as Dirk Steele. Today, he's coming out in his real normal name. This is not pen name style. Original name, John Smith. Friggin' Charlotte, couldn't you go with Dirk? We couldn't do Dirk Steele on this. I'm trying to do a show here, a Pressure Luck situation. You're giving me a friggin' John Smith? I want to do Dirk Steele. All right, John Smith, Steele, Jerk. I'm calling you Jerk Steele. Because you didn't come down and give us your friggin' pen name. You wrote all these books under Dirk Steele. You come in here as John Smith. I know why you changed it to friggin' Dirk. That sucks.
John Smith.
That's the worst name. All right, come on. Go round and about. And stop! Got a new car! You got a friggin' new car. You got a new car there because you did a stop at the right time. I think it's because you did the trickaroo. I saw the way you were handling that, John Smith. You know, you're as bland as can be with that stupid name. But you nailed it. You got the car. Of course, it's a Cutlass Supreme from '86. We're not giving you a new car. We're giving you friggin' Cutlass. That's what you get. Pressure Luck style 2021. We don't have new cars here. They didn't give us that. They gave us off the friggin' impound lot. Oh, that one was in a friggin' drug deal over there. They're like, oh, you guys want to get that Cutlass? I want the Cutlass Supreme. You can't just give me a Cutlass. I told them, I said, look, if I'm going to take a car and be doing a giveaway, mid-Pressure Luck style, that thing better be a Cutlass Supreme, not just a Cutlass, you know? I mean, we're going to let people down. The Cutlass, oh, we got you a Cutlass. Supreme? No, I'm sorry. We're going to get you the Cutlass. They're throwing microphones, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to deal with a non-Cutlass Cutlass. You know what I mean? Like a Supreme. They want the Supreme action. You get extra, you know? It's the cloth interior instead of polyester. You know, you guys expect too much. You come down here, you're already getting free stuff. Press your luck style. You say stop, as long as you do it without getting a whammy, you're going home with some things, you know? Instead, I get all this, learn the game. This is the game. Stop. You either hit a freaking whammy or you got yourself a new car. Johnny boy, he got himself an old car, at least for Cutlass Supreme. I told you we got you Supreme though, so I don't want to hear any complaining. You got yourself a Cutlass, right? All right, look like you got your car. We're going back over here to Louise. Louise, you're shot. You're down by a lot right now. That car was worth a cool $650. You're going to have to make up some steam. You're going to have to catch up. So let's give it a roll, Louise. Yeah, Joanne. Louise, give us a friggin' roll. Here we go. And stop. Big money. Shop. Oh, on a new dress. A new dress. We're giving away dresses? We're giving away dresses? Oh, my goodness. You got a new dress. Freaking dresses. This show's really getting budget, guys. Giving away old cars and friggin' dresses. I guess that's what happens when you press your luck. You press your luck, they only have certain amounts of money to spend. They pressed your luck too much. They're giving away, big bouquets of flowers. That was too much, so they went with dresses. Anyway, look, I think we're done. You guys, I don't really like being host of this game anymore. Louise sucks. John, you couldn't come in with your real name. You come in here with some freaking fake name. Your real name is the crap name. Your fake name is a better name. You couldn't come in with the better name. Press your luck style. Oh, I'm going to go on with the name that people remember me by. They know me by. They read my freaking books by. No, I'm going to go on and take credit under my freaking legal name. Nobody gives a crap about your legal name, John. They're like, what are we doing? Why don't you just, show up as Dirk? Nobody likes John. Nobody likes John. They like you as Dirk, right? Like, let me ask you a question, Dirk. You go and you walk into your neighbor's house, right? And you're like, you knock, right? You get them, they come to the door. Who's there? It's John, right? Sorry, we don't know a freaking John. Get going. That's what you get. Or, knock. Who's there? It's Dirk Steele. Dirk! Party time! Right? You did this to yourself, Dirk. I mean, seriously, we gave you the friggin' opportunity. We booked you as Dirk Steele. When you go into the contract, there's no mention at all of John Smith. That is a fabricated individual. Or I don't know. There's a lot of John Smiths. I just can't believe that's your real name, because now I don't even like your books anymore. I thought that Dirk Steele was a real person. That some idiot was crazy enough to name their child Dirk Steele. Another lie. Another lie of the world, right, John? But that's what you do best. What are we doing? Yeah, no, I understand. You got to go take care of your mother. I get it. Look, after you go and get her groceries and you take her for the, to do her thing, whatever the heck you're doing, can you give me a call and let me know if that freaking cash came? I'm here destroying relationships. Just need to be paid for it, okay? Remember, put that into BB Poo Poo. All right, sounds good. Talk to you later. All right, take care. What a day. What a day. Oh, wow. That's what I call perfect timing. So, hope you guys enjoyed our movie night here on Valentine's Day. And of course, you know that 3 hours, 56 minutes into the show, we did it, right? What's that, Joanne? No, I know, Joanne. You're sitting here the whole time, wheezing it out. By the way, that was Joanne, Jeffrey, friggin' hitting it with her elbow. It's like I'm looking down at my phone. I literally is like, it's there, but I hadn't touched it in a while. And I look over and I grab it and I had it next to me. And then I'm like, I look down and I see Jeffrey's timed out. I'm like, who the hell freaking timed out Jeffrey? It's like Mark Pires timed out Jeffrey. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, man. What a freaking unbelievable situation that is. Anyway, I'm glad that didn't last longer than it had to. I hope I didn't do anything else but hitting and holding buttons. I have no idea. That was just very weird. Anyway, I'm glad it's back, my brother. And I appreciate you guys. It was another great episode. The beginning was, I think there was some great comedy at the intro of the show. And remember, tomorrow I'll be live with you, hopefully a little bit earlier as well. I don't know if we can get that early, but if I get on around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I think I'd be a lot happier. So we'll see. But I'll get a piece of content out for you. And we got a lot of work to do. We have an album and a movie that still has to be completed this month. So you guys ready for that? I'm ready for that. So until tomorrow, fam and friends, if you're here, say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Jeffrey, my brother, Pamela Swan, S-Coop, and anybody else kicking it out there. Looking forward to tomorrow when we do it all over again. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away, go away, go away. Till tomorrow, fam. Have a great night.